analyze the matchups that are really going to swing the balance of this, the one that jumps right off the page to me are on both sides of the lines of scrimmage. Mm-hmm. One for Philadelphia. What does the health of that interior offensive line look like? You had Cam Jurgens not starting the last game, who had been the replacement for Jason Kelce all year long. And then by the end of the game, Landon Dickerson, who had been in place of him, their star left guard, now all of a sudden playing in what looked like a severe amount of pain with that knee injury, getting ready to go up against Chris Jones, arguably one of the best defensive line closers in NFL postseason history. And then on the other side, can they generate enough pressure on the perimeter against the spot that's been the weakness for the Chiefs' offensive line? You've got Joe Thuney playing left tackle, for God's sake. It lets you know how the tackle situation's been there. But Nolan Smith played good during the postseason. Him and Josh Sweat, they might get, Graham back for this Super Bowl run. But besides that, that's the one area where I wonder, okay, is this just going to be a spot where, unfortunately, they line up in the worst ways possible with what the Chiefs actually do best at this point?
Well, let's talk about the Eagles still here, because Saquon Barkley has been a difference maker for them, having one of the best running back seasons we have seen. How much of a key is he going to be for the Eagles to get this upset win?
Going to be massive, and I think he's another question coming off that last game, dealing with a little bit of the calf injury against Washington that we saw getting bumped out on the sideline. The hallmark of his game, even this year, where he's finally got the guys in front of him to go out and achieve his full.
Welcome back to the Gingrich Ball State Cardinals Sports Network from Learfield.
Right to left, a shifty guard pulls up straight away, 3-6.
Ball State basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Greg Hubler Automotive.
Left to right in transition, skies, flies, and dunks.
It's time for the Greg Hubler Automotive countdown to tip-off. Now let's go courtside.
Every team hits an inflection point in its season. Ball State enters today after having lost 2 straight, but a massive opportunity awaits here in Buffalo, New York. The Cardinals and Bulls meet in MACtion game number 9, the midway point of the conference season. From Alumni Arena, this is Ball State basketball. Welcome inside the Greg Hubler countdown to tip-off. David Eham, Mick Tidrow on hand with Matt Tuttle back in our network studios. And we have arrived in Buffalo. The Bulls are 7-13 this year. 2-6 in the MAC. They come off a win against Central Michigan, while Ball State comes off a loss against Western Michigan. And now 9-11, 3-5 overall in the Mid-American Conference. When you break down what this team looks like for Ball State right now, they're coming off a couple of losses, but today is a massive opportunity to swing this thing right back in its favor.
Well, there's no question about it, Mick. I mean, you got to take care of business today because, again, you're going against a team that is below you in the standings. So you've got to create separation for these teams. At the end of the day, you've got to be one of the top 8 getting to Cleveland.
Yeah, that is the biggest key of the entire situation. Be it at top 8 team, get to Cleveland, and then create some noise. Today with Ball State coming in against Buffalo. Let's go ahead and preview this Buffalo team. Last game, win against Central Michigan, 75-69. They led for only 4 minutes and 41 seconds. They were down 13. This is almost carbon copy of what happened up in Mount Pleasant for Ball State. Both those teams down 13 and end up beating Central Michigan. Where is this Buffalo team at? Are they 7-13, 2-6, or are they a little bit better? Are they a little bit worse? Where do you see this team?
They've been very inconsistent. Part of that, Mick, comes because they are the youngest team in the Mid-American Conference, and so they've played good in stretches, but they haven't been able to put together a full 40 minutes. Their backcourt is really good. The key to shutting down the Bulls is defending the three. If you allow them to make three-pointers, then they can beat you. It's interesting, Mick. On the road, they actually shoot better from deep. They shoot 34% from 3 on the road, only 28% at home. But you've got to defend the 3. The other thing to me, Mick, that's an interesting thing to watch, Buffalo turns it over more than any team in the league. The Cardinals turn teams over the fewest in Mid-American Conference, an unbelievably low 8 per game. To me, that is the statistic to watch. Can the Cardinals amp up the game defensively and turn Buffalo over, leading to easy baskets?
Eddie, you mentioned the three-point shooting for Buffalo. They're hot from 3. The last 3 games, they made 44 threes. Well, Ryan Sable's hit 19 of those, 43% of that pool in the last 3 games. Seems like he is the guy to contain as the second leading scorer in the Mid-American Conference.
Well, there's no question. I mean, he is deadly. 17th in the country as far as made threes go. He's had 5 games of 5 or more trays. and he can shoot it at any time from anywhere. In transition, catch and shoot, coming off screens. My guess, Ethan Britton-Watt's going to get that assignment. Tyson Dunn, the point guard, leads the MAC in assist, but Nick, he will turn it over at times. Against St. Bonaventure, he had 10 turnovers, but this is a guy that had a triple-double earlier in the season. He's a senior, the lone senior. To me, it all starts with the backcourt and who is going to guard Peyton Sparks for them. A massive opportunity for Sparks to have another good game.
That seems like a big-time mismatch for Ball State's big man Peyton Sparks here today. This is the Greg Keebler Countdown to Tip-Off. See all vehicles for sale at PromiseKept.com. That's PromiseKept.com. We'll talk with head coach Michael Lewis. Coming up next, we'll also talk about Ethan Britton-Watt, like you just mentioned. Happy birthday, Ethan. That's next on the Cardinals Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pride Mark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pride Mark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
At Kroger, an annual Boost membership just got even better. Now you can choose from Disney Plus with ads, Hulu with ads, or ESPN Plus on us when you sign up. Plus, enjoy unlimited free delivery, double fuel points, exclusive offers, and free items. Sign up for a Boost membership today. It's an easier way to save, including new streaming options to relax with while we deliver your groceries. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
We're Indiana Spine Group, now in Muncie. We specialize in treatment of the entire spine. Our interventional pain management physicians and spine surgeons work together to find the root cause of your symptoms, whether it's playing a professional sport or playing with your grandchildren. Our team makes every decision with you and your goals in mind. We are advocates for non-surgical interventions, and we will only recommend surgery if it truly is the best option. To learn more, visit our website at indianaspinegroup.com or call 765-283-0150.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Welcome back inside the Greg Keebler Countdown to Tip-Off. Ball State's on the road today, taking on the Buffalo Bulls here from Buffalo, New York. Coach Lewis joining us here on the pregame show. Coach, we appreciate your time as always, and best of luck today.
We appreciate it. We're lucky we got in yesterday when we did. The snow came pretty good right after us, but excited to see how our guys compete today.
Yeah, had the rain falling down on the flight in, and then the snow a couple hours later dropping us here in Buffalo. Coach, you mentioned trying to respond. How did you see your team respond in practice the last couple days?
Well, it's, we've talked about it several times. Like, we got good kids that have good character, so they've responded and practiced the right way. It's whether or not we can go out and put 40 minutes together. Like, we've shown stretches of games where we can play really well and compete the right way and defend at a level that it takes to win at this level. And then there's been some games where that level of play gets too difficult for us, and we're not able to fight through some of the adversity that a game presents, and we got to continue improving that.
Looking at this Buffalo team, Sable and Dunn, seems like those two run the table with leading scorer on the team, leading assister on the team. What do those two do well that's hard to defend?
Well, you got to make both Sable and Dunn really inefficient. You can throw Batchelor in there as well. I think those three guys shoot a high volume in threes, score a lot of their points from threes. Dunn is a little bit more dynamic with the basketball, creating for others. But they've got a pretty good trio there, and then those other guys just play, feed off of those guys and fill their roles well. And we got to make those three guys very inefficient.
We saw Sable last year a little bit. Has he expanded his game, or do you think it's just been more opportunity for him?
I think he's grown. He's a young player. He's going to continue to get better. I think he's got a much more prominent role in this team. I think as he's grown, I'm sure his leadership has grown. They seem to be much more connected on both ends of the floor than they were a year ago. And, he's very dynamic because he can score. He can score 9 points in 3 possessions and kind of go video game on you there. So we've got to be aware of him. But I think Dunn is a guy that really controls a lot of things for him.
You mentioned leadership and growth. Ethan Britton Watts, birthday boy today. We've seen him grow throughout this year. Didn't play last year, of course. He's had a chance to settle into his role this year. Seems like the last couple of weeks he's been able to figure it out. What is he doing to lead this team?
Yeah, he's just playing within himself. He's very experienced. That we knew that when we recruited him. I think he's about the right things, and he's starting to take more of a vocal role on this team, which we need. Like, anybody that speaks can take a vocal role in our leadership here. But it is his birthday. Hopefully he plays well. Wansi's birthday was last Tuesday, and it didn't turn out so well. So hopefully the tides will turn for us.
I appreciate you, Coach. Good luck today. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's head coach Michael Lewis joining us here on the Greg Hibler Countdown to Tip-Off. Happy birthday again to Ethan Britton Watts here in Buffalo, New York. We'll have more coming up here on the Greg Hibler Countdown to Tip-Off. It's Ball State and Buffalo on the Cardinals Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
New year, new ways to save at Peterman Brothers. With $1,500 off a new heating and cooling system. And no interest financing up to 36 months. You can even get a tax credit of up to $2,000 for select systems. And save even more with a membership. Just ask about our Peterman Protection Club. If you're ready to save big in 2025, just visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule.
Peterman Brothers, where great service runs in the family.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
We often talk about partnerships, and at Indiana American Water, We serve over 50 communities across the state, and each one of those has a special place in our hearts. One of these long partnerships has been with Muncie, the home of Ball State University, currently in its 107th year. At Indiana American Water, we're now in our 138th year, and we want to say,
Go Cardinals!
Back here in Alumni Arena from Buffalo, New York, Ball State and Buffalo men's basketball set to square off here in the 9th Mid-American Conference game of the season. David Eha, Mick Tidrow on hand. This is the Greg Hubler countdown to tip-off. And Muncie visit Greg Hubler Ford and Hyundai, and Marion visit Greg Hubler Buick GMC. Taking a look at some other scores in the Mid-American Conference. Western Michigan takes down Eastern Michigan 61-54. Toledo just sneaks by NIU 89-85 today, while Miami, Ohio leads Ohio 50-39. Bowling Green takes on Central Michigan later today, and those are the games that are happening on Saturday, February 1st. And yesterday, Akron took care of Kent State 85-71. So what does that mean? Akron's the lone undefeated team at 9-0. They play Ball State Tuesday. They've peeled off 9 straight wins. They're 10-0 at the Jar. Ball State will see them on Tuesday. Miami 7-1, Toledo 7-2, Ohio's 5-3, but then there are a slew of 4-5 teams. And if Ball State wins today, they can join that 4-5 crew in this one of the Mid-American Conference. So a lot to decide, but today a big one for a lot of reasons here in Buffalo. We'll step aside one final time of the Greg Hubler countdown to tip-off. Starting lineups and opening tip are next on the Cardinals Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
When it comes to vehicles, Greg Hubler Auto Group will take care of you. From our big selection of quality new and used vehicles that include the Greg Hubler Promise to our quick lane and quick wash locations that make sure your vehicle runs and looks new. Plus, we have free vehicle delivery anywhere in Indiana. Visit promisekept.com today.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Make 2025 your year of flawless selfies, no filter needed. Achieve your best look with subtle yet significant enhancements at Muncie's leading skin rejuvenation clinic. Revitalize Med Spa is an official partner of Ball State Athletics. Schedule your free consultation and claim your $25 discount off any facial. Plus, get 2 free tickets to any Ball State basketball game just for scheduling a consultation. No purchase necessary. Learn more online at revitalize-med-spa.com. That's revitalize-med-spa.com. Go Cards!
Don't let an injury keep you on the bench. Every injury is unique, just like our patients. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons will create a custom plan to help prevent future injuries. Our Marion Health Sports Medicine and Orthopedic team will guide you through the healing process. You'll feel confident knowing what to expect before and after treatment. We partner with you to make your recovery a success. You don't have to go far for excellent orthopedic care. Get back in the game with Marion Health.
Destination Muncie is our local visitor center whose mission is to both encourage locals to connect to our vibrant city and make visitors feel at home. By visiting destinationmuncie.org, you can do everything from learning about our great events, businesses, and attractions to planning a corporate or group event, sports tournament, or even a wedding. Destination Muncie is a proud partner of Ball State Sports. Chirp, chirp. DestinationMuncie.org.
When it's time for pizza, Greek's Pizzeria delivers every time. Experience our hand-tossed pizzas and fresh salads made to perfection.
Enjoy our gourmet handmade fresh salads made to order. Every bite is delicious.
Order online, pick it up, or have it delivered at www.greekspizzeria.com.
It's our taste.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
on the Gainbridge Ball State Cardinals Sports Network from Learfield.
Fakes a pass, takes a three, swish!
Thanks for joining us for the Greg Hubler Automotive Countdown to Tip-Off.
Straightaway Trey lets it loose and buries it.
Tip-Off is just moments away. Here's the voice of the Cardinals, Mick Tidrow.
Let's get ready for some basketball here from Alumni Arena in Buffalo, New York, as the Bulls and Cardinals meet for the first time this season. Ball State 3-5 this year in the Mid-American Conference. Buffalo's 2-6. And let's get you set in just a moment after we let the stations identify themselves across the Ball State Cardinals Cambridge Radio Network from Learfield.
92.5 FM, 1340 AM, and on Alexa, say play WMUN, a whoop boom station. This is the new WMUN Muncie.
Hey, when the Cards win, you win 50% off regular price, any size pizzas, any toppings at Papa John's. Offer valid until end of business on the day of a win by phone or in person only. Marion, Muncie, and Anderson locations. That's Papa John's, 50% off. When the Cards win, women's basketball once, that means you win, and Ball State men's basketball trying to give you a double dose of Papa John's. Steve McJunkins, Tariq Lucas, and Jeff Spinowski are three officials today here from Alumni Arena in Buffalo, New York. Let's take a look at today's starting lineups, first with the visiting Ball State Cardinals. Jamari Fat Hill, third in the Mid-American Conference with 16 points per game. Birthday boy Ethan Britton Watts receiving the start again today, 6.5 points per game. Had 3 points last game, but in the two before that, almost 15 points per game. He has hit his stride here in a Cardinal uniform. Mickey Pearson Jr. in the starting lineup. And 11 points, 5.5 rebounds per game. Juanse Gorosito, 10 points and shooting at 42% on the season from three. And Peyton Sparks, his last 10, averaging 16 points and 11 rebounds. He's put up 26 double-doubles in his Ball State career and is looking to help anchor this Ball State team today. On the Bulls side, led by George Halkovich III in his second season, 7-13 this year, 2-6 in the MAC. It's a starting lineup that features Noah Batchelor, 7.5 points, 6 rebounds per game. That leads the team in rebounding this year. Ryan Sable, second in the Mid-American Conference in points per game at 16.5. Anquan Bolden Jr., the son of NFL legend Anquan Bolden, 7 points, 3 rebounds, and a team best 47% from the field. Tyson Dunn, also the starting lineup. He's just 37 assists away from breaking the Bulls' single-season record for assists in a year, and they're still, including today, 10 games to get that done. His average is almost 6. He'd have to average 4. He has been on track to do that. And also rounding things out, Ben Michaels, the freshman out of England, 8.5 points, 4 rebounds per game. Final thoughts before tip.
Well, you just mentioned Ben Michaels. He's a freshman, 6'8", 210 pounds. Who's going to guard Peyton Sparks? Certainly Michaels can't do it one-on-one. If the double teams come, make them get in rotation, and then, Mick, you've got to take advantage. On the defensive end, Buffalo likes to push. You got to get back, make or miss, find the shooters, and make sure you run them off that three-point line.
Did you warm up a little bit when they had the flames go up during the starting lineups?
You can definitely feel it over here, right?
You can. I think my eyebrows got a little warm. Ball State's in the road blacks, the red trim. Buffalo's in the home whites with the blue trim and stripes on the pants. Ball State working it right to left. Buffalo from left to right here from Alumni Arena in Buffalo, New York. The snow has subsided. The eyebrows are warm. And away we go from Buffalo, New York. Peyton Sparks slaps the ball toward Fat Hill, who races out of bounds, grabs it, flings it to Ethan Britton Watts. And it's Ball State possession right to left. Fat Hill took a seat for a moment and then gets up laughing as he heads to the right wing with the basketball. Cardinals in the first possession. Watts facilitates down to Sparks. Backing down, the shorter Ben Michaels. Sparks goes to work, puts it home, and draws a foul. You mentioned during the pregame show, could be a big game for Peyton Sparks. First 20 seconds, he has a bucket.
Yeah, credit Michael Lewis. I mean, that was drawn up to start the game. It took all of 20 seconds to pay dividends. Not only do you get the first foul on Michaels, but an and one opportunity right off the bat.
Peyton Sparks, 30th in Ball State history in total points in a Ball State career, up over 1,100. He misses the free throw. Rebound yanked down by Noah Batchelor, the junior from Frederick, Maryland, averaging a team best 6 boards per game. Here's Dunn, the team's leading assister at almost 6 per game. Dunn has the top of the key off to Sable, straight out 3. Rolls out right, offensive rebound for Michaels. Kicks it out to Dunn for Buffalo's senior guard. Finds Bolden. He backs around in the baseline right. Sparks forces him to throw it back out to the left wing. It's Dunn for 3, and the lefty strokes one home. And Buffalo takes a 3-2 lead almost a minute into the first half.
Yeah, Dunn, he can be streaky. 30% from back there. He made 6 against Western and then went 1 for 9 after that.
Once Gorosito has it for Ball State, the junior from Argentina flips it to Britton Watts. And straight away for the Cardinals. Into the corner right, Hill fakes the three-pointer, drives on the baseline right, steps out, 15-foot J, airballs it, Sparks the offensive rebound, put back, rolls home. Sparks has all 4, and the Cards lead by a point with a minute and 20 seconds shaved off.
Mick, we're running out of superlatives. 9-0 boards the other night. I mean, unbelievable.
That comes off a career-best 17 rebounds, Peyton Sparks does. Corner left, Bolden misses the 3. Michaels grabs the offensive rebound. He misses the hook shot, and Sparks, guess who, collects another rebound for the Cardinals. Ball State pushing it from right to left with a 4-3 lead. 18:20 to go first half. Watts, corner left. Gorosito, three-point ball, splashes out. Sparks the offensive board, put back with the left hand, swishes in. Sparks has all 6, and the big fella feasting here in Buffalo.
I mean, it's incredible. Absolute mismatch, and Peyton taking advantage.
6-3 Ball State, 2 minutes in between the leg dribble for Tyson Dunn, the senior transfer. He gives it off to Sable. Sable dishes to Michaels. From the elbow right, facilitates to Bolden, who races toward the baseline right. Up over Hill, off the window, and down. 6-5, Ball State leads it. 17:40 here in the first half. Fat Hill gives it off to a cutting once Gorosito, and back out to Hill. Hill to the corner left to Watts. Watts dumps it down to Sparks, who has 6 points and 3 rebounds here in the first couple of minutes of the game, and then loses the handle on this one. Sable takes it for Buffalo. Bowls down just 1, rolling left to right. Dunn out to Sable. These two have been just lethal, connecting with each other. Sable at 16.5 points per game, second best scorer in the conference. Races baseline right, kick out Dunn, right wing 3. Misses long, rebound offensively for Batchelor, and facilitates it back to Dunn, the senior from Ontario. Transfer from Western Ontario, spent 3 years there. Facilitates to Michaels, who misses right, blocked partially by the combo of Watts and Sparks.
So Watts has had the job on Sable. Last time Gorosito had him, made him a driver. That's okay. Look, if he wants to get to the paint, get 2s, don't allow him 3s.
Inbounds pass, right corner, three-point ball. It's Sable. Clanks out, Batchelor with another offensive rebound for the Bulls, then coughs it up. Here goes Gorosito. Ball State from right to left, leading 6-5, 16:40 here in the first half. Pearson from the left wing, guarded by Batchelor. Gorosito out to Hill from the left wing. Hill driving on Sable. Sable stops him in his tracks. A dish down to Sparks, who has all 6 already. Flips one up, it rolls off right. And a rebound for Bolden Jr. of Buffalo. Bulls have a chance to take a lead. Trailing Ball State 6-5, almost 4 minutes in. Michaels pulls up, straightaway 3, buries it home. Ben Michaels, a 26% three-point shooter, nails that one for his 19th of the season, rather 17th of the season. And the Bulls up 8-6, 4 minutes in.
Look, Mick, he made 3 of his last 23, so that's fine. He's got to earn it.
He does there. See if Ball State lets him keep shooting it or if they tighten up on him. Baseline left. Sparks doubled up, works out of it through Michaels. Right-handed scoop shot rolls off. And a rebound for Sable. Here goes Buffalo from left to right, leading 8-6, 15:40 first half. Sparks has all 6 points for Ball State. Started 3 for 3, but 0 for his last 2. It's a screen. Bolden Jr. running baseline right. Stopped in his tracks by Hill. And a flip out to Michaels. Handoff Dunn. 10 to shoot for Buffalo. Dunn drives. Kick out Bolden. Open right wing 3. Rattles around and out. And Sparks secures his 4th rebound. He has all 4 boards for Ball State. And now Ball State turns it over into the far side left seats. And Buffalo basketball when we come back. 15-14 to go in the first half. Buffalo 8, Ball State 6 here from Alumni Arena. If you're tired of using a filter or your friends are looking so good without one, achieve your best self with subtle yet significant enhancements at Muncie's premier destination for skin rejuvenation. Schedule your free consultation and claim your $25 Ball State discount. Learn more at revitalize-med-spa.com. Cards down 2 on the Cambridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Hey Cardinal fans, it's women's head basketball coach Brady Sally here to talk about my friends at Gill Brothers Furniture. Let Richard Gill and his staff make your house a home just like he's done mine. He's a proud sponsor of Ball State Athletics. Gill Brothers makes great living affordable. 2 convenient locations in Muncie and Anderson, and visit them online at gillbros.com. Ask about the Ball State discount.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
Pridemark Student Athlete of the Week brought to you in part by Pridemark Construction. Excellence in the highest standard of quality, the focus of Pridemark, supporters of Ball State and the Muncie community. Allie Becky is our Pridemark Player of the Week from women's basketball. Allie Becky is on pace to become the lone Division I player to ever average 10 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists in every season, 4 years running in a collegiate career.
Wow. You said you were going to blow my mind with a stat. That is incredible, and kudos to Allie.
She is our Pridemark Student Athlete of the Week, and she was on SportsCenter's The Number 8 Play a couple of weeks ago as well. Here for men's basketball from Alumni Arena in Buffalo, the Bulls lead Ball State 8-6 with 15 minutes to go. Baseline right drive. Pearson taps it out of bounds. Stays Buffalo basketball, but active hands defensively.
Well, that's what you need. I mean, Cardinals didn't get a lot of deflections in the last game. Ben Hendricks in for Peyton Sparks. As you would expect, being this close to the border, a huge contingent of family and friends.
Bolden drives, muscles through Hill, and puts it up and in. 10-6 lead for Buffalo over Ball State. 14:45 first half. I asked Ben, hey, you're bringing the whole country down with your family and friends? He said not quite, maybe 500 with the laugh. Down to Hendricks, and he slams one down with two hands for that contingent.
Good dunk, eh?
10-8, Buffalo in front with 14:28 here in the first half. You were waiting for that, weren't you? You were sitting on it. Newly checked in, Kevon Bradford, the freshman from Portland, Oregon for Buffalo. Drives to the baseline right that facilitates out to Batchelor, who sprays a straightaway three, misses it, and Watts grabs it for Ball State defensively right to left. Here goes Ball State with Hill driving, and Bolden slaps it off the backboard on a block. The Bulls have 2-on-2. Batchelor from left to right, gives it off to Sable. Sable kicks it to Obo, the freshman out of England. Back to Sable, free throw line, elbow jumper, swishes down. Sable's on the scoreboard, his first bucket of the night. It's a 12-8 Buffalo lead, 13:50 first half.
All things considered, you held him down for 6.5 minutes. He's going to get some. Make him earn it.
And Hill has it tapped out of his hands. Bolden steals it, and then Hill fouls Bolden near midcourt.
And Jeremiah Hernandez going to check in. Jamari, a couple sloppy turnovers. Dribbled the ball off his foot earlier, that time unforced, and then out of frustration committed the foul. So Jeremiah Hernandez, only 7 minutes in the last game, so big opportunity for him here early on.
Hernandez, 978 career points. Transferred of Southern Indiana. It's a handoff to Bryce Wilson, who just checked in. Lobs one for Obo. Hendricks guards him one-on-one. Obo spins around, puts one up. Hendricks fouls him off the miss. Obo to the free throw line right. Buffalo 12, Ball State 8 with 13:24 here to go in the first half. Obo is a 10 for 19 shooter at the free throw line this year, so just above 50%. 9-8, Buffalo in front with 13:15 to go here in the first half. Joey Hart set to check in for Ball State. 15 to go here in the first half. Joey Hart set to check in for Ball State. Goracito, no look pass to Hendricks, baseline left, loses control, re-corrals, hands off Pearson. Pearson backing down Bradford, a right-handed hook shot, swished it home. 14-10, Ball State cuts the Buffalo lead to 4 with 13 minutes to go first half. Ball State's bench directly to our right. Last 4 games, and today 3 points in 3 minutes. So Hart comes out, Gorosito checks in.
You mentioned Noah Batchelor. He's the transfer from Maryland. Been somewhat of a disappointment, Nick. He's averaging 7 points a game. Thought they'd get more out of that transfer. So far today, he's 0 for 2.
As Hendricks splits the pair, misses the second. Batchelor's a good rebounder, but he's only shooting 35% from the field. Hand off to Wilson, curls off a screen, runs baseline right for Buffalo, leading by 3. We approach 12 minutes to go in the first half, and now Wilson's hacked on the baseline right. Free throws upcoming for Bryson Wilson, the sophomore out of Washington, D.C. Of course, we send our best to all of those affected in the flight and the crash out in D.C. Wilson to the free throw line right for a couple. Buffalo's already taken 2 free throws, and Wilson makes it 3 for 3 for the Bulls to take a 15-11 advantage. 12:15 to go here in the first half. Already 5 different scorers here for Buffalo. They've spread the wealth.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, Dunn was out there, and he only checked in for 1 possession and went back to the bench. He's only got 1 foul.
Yeah, we'll see if there's anything to monitor there, but he's just sitting there by himself on the bench. Here's Watts off a screen from Sparks, so just check back in for Ball State. Mason Jones also in. Here goes Hernandez from the right wing. Joey Hart corrals it from the left wing, drives baseline left, lefty hook shot, falls off left, and a rebound for Miguel Sibatic, the freshman from Quebec City. Onto the baseline right, it is Bradford who stumbles around, flings it out to Wilson, and Wilson rolls it back to Bradford. Bradford, the freshman from Benson Tech High School in Portland, Oregon, out to Obo. Joey Hart trying to slow down Buffalo's defense, and an air ball shot from the Bulls to Belgic. It's a rebound for Ball State. Here goes Hernandez. Cards down 5. 11.5 minutes to go first half. Here's Sparks backing down 2 defenders. Flips it up and in for a and 1 chance again. That's how Sparks started the game. And now Sparks with 8 points. Going back to the free throw line when we come back. Ball State cuts the deficit to 3. 16-13 with 11-19 remaining in the first half. Visit Gill Brothers Furniture and Mattress to make your house a home. Proud sponsor of Ball State basketball. Gill Brothers makes great living affordable. 2 convenient locations in Muncie and Anderson. See us online at gillbros.com. Sparks, free throws, next on the Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Hey, Ball State. This is Voice of the Cardinals, Mick Tidrow. Ball State Financial is your hometown credit union. It's the only place to get a free Dancing Charlie Cardinal-themed debit card. I opened up an account last year and absolutely love it. New customers also get free Ball State gear when they open up an account. Visit fcfcu.com/chirp for more info. That's fcfcu.com/chirp. Go Cards.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
New year, new ways to save at Peterman Brothers. With $1,500 off a new heating and cooling system. And no interest financing up to 36 months. You can even get a tax credit of up to $2,000 for select systems. And save even more with a membership. Just ask about our Peterman Protection Club. If you're ready to save big in 2025, just visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule.
Peterman Brothers, where great service runs in the family.
Hey, when the game takes you on the road, check into the Courtyard Muncie at Horizon Convention Center. You'll find everything you need to transform your visit to a relaxing getaway. Book online today at Marriott.com. That's Courtyard Muncie at the Horizon Convention Center. We stayed at a Marriott here in Buffalo. Always check it out, Courtyard Muncie, Horizon Convention Center. Buffalo 16, Ball State 13, 11 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Peyton Sparks shooting free throws to our left to try and convert an and one chance. He's been dominant so far, 8 points, 4 rebounds in 6 minutes.
And very efficient, 4 of 6 from the field.
And he's short on the free throw attempt. Offensive rebound for Mason Jones in the midst of 3 Buffalo defenders. Jones throws it up with the left hand. Airballs it short. Rebound facilitates to Buffalo. Michaels grabs it. Jump ball's forced. And it is Buffalo possession, leading 16-13, 11-10 first half.
So, Mick, that's a smart play, and I've talked about this, right? The way Peyton struggles at the line, you've got to be wary as an offensive player. Mason Jones, smart, snuck right in there. Cards didn't get the possession, but now the arrow goes their way.
Tyson Dunn back in for Buffalo. 3-point lead out the left wing. It's a 3-point ball for Wilson, splashes it down. Bryson Wilson averages 11% from 3. That's just his 4th 3 of the season on 28 attempts.
He's 7 for 45 in his career.
And he hits one here. 19-13, Buffalo leads Ball State, 10:40 first half. Here's Sparks, baseline left, heckled through 2 defenders, kicks it out to Hernandez, slides it for Hart. On the right wing, 7 to shoot. Hart climbs toward the rim and misses the lefty hook. And a rebound for Wilson. Here goes Buffalo with a 6-point lead, 10:20 first half. Dunn in between the leg dribble, needs 37 assists to become the single-season assist leader in Buffalo history. Instead, this time fakes the pass, drives baseline right, throws it up at the right hand and hits it. And it's 21-13, Buffalo leads. 10 minutes to go first half. Hill kicks it out, Hernandez dumps it down, Sparks. Already 8 points of Ball State's 13. Whips it out to Hernandez. Slide pass to Sparks, going back to work. The lefty drops it in. 10 of 15 of Ball State's points coming from the left hand of Peyton Sparks. 21-15 Buffalo advantage. 9:40 first half. Here's Dunn, kicks it out to Sable. Sable's open, shot fake, works it past Hart, instead gives off to Bolden for the right baseline. Bolden up through Hernandez, hits the shot. Hernandez fouls Bolden, and a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play. 23-15, Buffalo leads with 9:27 here in the first half.
I tell you the one thing they've done, Mick, they've stayed connected to Sable at the 3. He's 1 of 3 shooting, 0 of 2 from deep. Every time he catches it, Cardinals have done a good job finding him. Now you got to pick up the clamps on the rest of these guys, including Bolden Jr., who leads them with 6 points.
Right, because Ball State's shooting 46%. The difference has been 47% from Buffalo. And the Bulls, as there's a lane violation, and it's called on Bryson Wilson. There's been a lot of lane violations in MAC play, wouldn't you say?
I mean, you just gave up a point. I mean, there's no reason, especially if you're on offense, right?
Right. So Buffalo, instead of a 3-point play, gives it back to Ball State. 23-15, Cardinals down. 9:15 to go in the first half. Watts to the right corner, Gorosito. Hard pass to Sparks. Sparks runs into Michaels, double team. Sparks fights through it. Bolden blocks the shot. Bolden has 2 blocks today, 13 on the season. Michaels running free, gallops in between everybody and slams it home with 2 hands. And Buffalo takes a 25-15 lead with 9:01 to play in the first half. Coach Lewis calls timeout, and Ball State needs 1. Bulls are 3 for their last 4 shooting the ball. Ball State's 1 for 4. Look, Ball State is only 0 for 1 from 3. Buffalo's 3 for 10, and Buffalo's getting wide open. Looks like that dunk attempt right through the alley.
Yeah, I mean, that was poor transition defense. Michaels ran the floor, Ogo all the way down the middle. Michael Lewis blows the timeout. Look, what did we talk about at the beginning of the game, Mick? Nobody turns it over more than Buffalo. They average 14.5. Here we've played 11 minutes. They've got 1 turnover. You have to pick up the defense and make these guys force some turnovers so you get easy baskets.
25-15, Buffalo leads Ball State with 9:01 to go here in the first half. For Ball State, they have Hill, Sparks, Gorosito, Watts, and Pearson, the 5 on the floor. Full court pressure from Buffalo. Inbounds pass to Watts. He stands on the baseline right and then races into the front court, crosses the timeline as Dunn picks him up there at midcourt. Watts, the birthday boy, hands it off to Pearson and then a give to Gorosito. And off to Watts, curls off a screen, drives baseline left, kick right corner, Fat Hill 3-ball, splash down. Fat Hill's first points of the night gives Ball State a jolt and the first triple of the day.
Mick, I'm going to have to go to Synergy and get the analytics on Fat Hill shooting threes in rhythm on the catch. It's just so different.
Coach Lewis said, hey, we need to get some Fat Hill in rhythm threes today. As Dunn misses a left wing three, Gorosito the defensive rebound. Ball State down 7, trying to make this a 2-possession game. Hill races into the front court after just nailing a 3. Sparks calling for it. He gets it, but then Obo slaps into his own bench. Corner left, out of bounds. 8-12 first half, 25-18. Buffalo leads Ball State here from Alumni Arena in Buffalo, New York.
So, Mick, we're stationed literally right next to the Cardinal bench. You could probably hear the coaching staff every time the Cards secure a D-board. They're telling them to get out and run. They really want to pick up the pace in this game.
And bounds to Watts. Watts to Sparks. Spartan Graphics, a valued printing partner of Ball State Athletics. Visit a-1graphics.com. That's a-1graphics.com. More first half action next on the Gainbridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices. Plus, extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with points. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Hey, we're missing Mancino's, and at Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, every dish is created to order using one of the freshest, finest ingredients. Visit Mancino's in Muncie, Indiana at 4116 West Bethel Avenue. Stop by Mancino's Sweet Shop right next door. That's Mancino's. We don't have it here in Buffalo. We're missing it today from Alumni Arena. 25-18, Ball State trails Buffalo, 7:42 first half. He's David Eha, Mick Tidrow on hand with Matt Tuttle producing. All righty, what has to change?
Well, look, you've got to do a better job on the defensive end. I mean, Bulls are shooting 9 of 19, 47%. They've made 3 triples. Cardinals with just 1. And right now, as far as team fouls, Cardinals with 5, Bulls only have 3.
And 1 for 4 for Ball State at the free throw line. This is the 8th best team in the country getting to the free throw line in Ball State. Today, just 4 attempts. So to the free throw line right, it's Bradford, the freshman. Shoots free throws for the Bulls after the media timeout. And the lefty's first free throw arcs in. 26-18 Buffalo with 7:42 here in the first half. Buffalo 5 of 5 at the free throw line as the second free throw's up and in for Bradford. 27-18. Bradford now with his first 2 points of the day. Why not 9 for 9?
How about it? Mick, let's see if the Cards can't figure out a way to create some turnovers. Still just 1 turnover for the Bulls, a team that averages 14.
27-21. Ball State down into the corner right. Wilson an open three-point ball. Misses it long. Rebound Gorosito. Cards down 6. Racing quickly right to left. It's 7:15 here in the first half. Watts Dribbles in the left hand. Coach Lewis says move it, as Hill does. Dump down to Sparks, races toward the cup, misses short, grabs the miss, puts it back, and it goes. Sparks with 12 points and 5 rebounds in the first half with 7 minutes to go. 27-23, Cards cut it to 4. It's Michaels, top of the key. Hands it off to Wilson. Wilson runs baseline right. Hill cuts him off. Wilson backs him down. Hop step, kick out. Michaels, left wing, wide open triple, splashes out right. The ball slowly pinwheels toward Ball State's bench and out of play. It is Cardinals basketball with a chance to cut it to a one-possession game.
Look, nice little sequence there. What did we say when Michaels hit that first one? Make him earn it. He's not a great three-point shooter. And I tell you what, we have talked about it since the outset. They have nobody that can handle Peyton Sparks inside. At some point, Mick, I'm really surprised they are staying connected to the shooters. They don't want to give up three, and so Peyton's not seeing the hard double team like normal.
It's like a soft double team.
Yeah.
You get one guy that comes over for a second and then leaves. 27-23, Ball State down by 4, 6.5 to go first half. Cardinals possession, trying to make this a one-possession game. It's Hill who curls off a screen from the right wing, steps into a pass to the right corner to Pearson, 7 to shoot. Pearson's in trouble. Double team hits him. Slide pass to Watts. Baseline left. Quick 5-foot jumper. Swish it home. It's a 2-point ball game. The Cards on a 7-0 run the last minute and 5 seconds to cut it to 27-25. 6 minutes to play first half. Sable hands it off to Dunn. Dunn has been quiet tonight, backing down Gorosito, who is whistled for a foul. It's the sticks on Ball State.
The birthday boy, Ethan Britton Watts, has done a phenomenal job. Sable, their leading scorer, second in the MAC, only 3 field goal attempts. Ethan Britton Watts all over him.
Having himself a day defensively. Watts guards Sable. Entry pass goes toward midcourt, and Batchelor catches it in the backcourt. Coach Lewis thought maybe over and back, but just in time. I give to Dunn, right wing three-point ball, pushes it long left, and Batchelor is whistled for a foul, jumping over Mickey Pearson Jr. The 5th team foul on Buffalo, and the first on Batchelor gives Ball State the basketball down 27-25. With 5:54 to go in the first half, the Cards can tie this game or take the lead for the first time since 6-5.
That was a great box out by Mickey. They had 4 O boards at the first media timeout. They're stuck on 4. Much better remainder of the half here.
Gorosito, flip it to Sparks, hand off to Hill, fakes the 3, drives, hop step in the lane, up and under, misses. Sparks collects the offensive rebound. He goes right back up, puts it home and ties the game.
Are you kidding me, Mick?
He's not kidding you. 27-0 with 5:20 first half. Sparks with 14 points and 6 rebounds in the first half. That's a game's worth for most people. Sable from the right wing in a tie ball game, backing down Gorosito. Sable flips it out to Batchelor, fakes a 3, and then dishes to Bolden on the left wing. 7 seconds to shoot. Sable hoists one up and swishes over Gorosito. That's the first 3 for Sable. Shoots it 42% from 3, and is the second leading scorer in the MAC. Puts Buffalo back in front, 30-27, with 4:45 in the first half. Gorosito gives it to Sparks. Hand off to Hill straight away. Hill curls off a screen. He's following Sparks, and then a heave into the corner left to Watts. Watts corrals. Off to Sparks, who tumbles toward the lane, misses short, grabs his miss, heaves it back, and it's home. Coach Lewis throws his hands to his side with a smile. It's 30-29, Buffalo leads, but Ball State Sparks is feasting with 16. 4:15 and ticking here in the first half. Sable gives to Michaels, who fakes a shot at the elbow right. Give to Batchelor, free throw line, inside it, shoots, misses, rebound, Pearson. Ball State from right to left has a chance to take the lead. Gorosito from the right wing misses it, and a rebound for Bolden. Bolden for Buffalo hands it off to Sable. Sable dribbles into the front court casually with the left hand, and now heaves one up. Right wing swirls out on a 3 attempt. Hill the defensive rebound for Ball State. Off to Gorosito. Ball State trails 30-29 with 3:40 to go in the first half. Hill Stands idle from the left wing, drives on Michaels, kick, corner, wide open, three-point ball. Mickey Pearson Jr. bangs one home. Ball State's in front. Coach Lewis claps his hands in approval, and the Cards have a lead 32-30 with 3:20 in the first half.
I tell you what, great ball movement, 8 assists now for the Cards. Credit Hill.
And a drive, baseline right. Dunn turns it over. Here goes Fat Hill in transition. He's dangerous here through 2 defenders. Easy scoop and score. Coach Lewis with a fist bump in the air and a timeout for Coach Halkovich.
And how about that, Mick? Points off turnovers. What a difference. You create a turnover, Fat Hill, easy run out, easy 2 points. Cards with a 4-point lead.
34-30, Cards in front, 3:08 to go in the first half. Ball State's on a 7-0 run in the last minute and a half to nab an advantage here at Alumni Arena. Timeout, Buffalo, in the media timeout with them on the Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Hey, Ball State. This is Voice of the Cardinals, Mick Tidrow. Ball State Financial is your hometown credit union. It's the only place to get a free Dancing Charlie Cardinal-themed debit card. I opened up an account last year and absolutely love it. New customers also get free Ball State gear when they open up an account. Visit fcfcu.com/chirp for more info. That's fcfcu.com/chirp. Go Cards.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
When it comes to vehicles, Greg Hubler Auto Group will take care of you. From our big selection of quality new and used vehicles that include the Greg Hubler Promise to our quick lane and quick wash locations that make sure your vehicle runs and looks new. Plus, we have free vehicle delivery anywhere in Indiana. Visit promisekept.com today.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Ball State on a 16-3 run the last 4.5 minutes to take a 34-30 lead. They were down 25-15 at 9 minutes to go in the first half, down to 3:08. This 6-minute stretch, has completely changed this for Ball State.
Well, it really has. You got to start with Peyton Sparks, just dominant. 16 points, 8 of 13, 7 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds already. That's the difference. Cardinals with 31 field goal attempts to just 25 for Buffalo. So it has been the Peyton Sparks show. In case you're wondering, his career high 24. He's done that twice against Toledo and Missouri State. He's on pace to exceed that here today.
And 17 rebounds is his career high that he got last game against Western Michigan. 34-30. Ball State leads it by 4. 3 minutes to go here in the first half from Alumni Arena. Sable tries to set a screen, and then he's rubbing off that from Tim Obo, who commits an offensive foul.
All right, so a third turnover. See if the Cards can't take advantage of that.
34-30, 2:59 first half. Watts, Pearson, Hill, Gorosito, and Hendricks, the 5 on the floor for Ball State. It's Dunn, Wilson, Sable, Meinertz, and Bolden, the 5 for Buffalo. Gorosito straight away for Ball State, gives it back to Hill, who drives baseline, tries the hammer, misses the dunk. Ball floats out of bounds, and there is no foul whistled. Or is there?
Oh, my.
He obliterated the rim, didn't make the dunk.
He's almost posterized 3 Buffalo Bulls.
So they say just out of bounds. One of the officials held up 22, but they didn't call a foul. So it's Ball State possession off the inbounds pass. Here's Hill. He and Gorosito go back and forth. Hill receives a screen from Hendricks. Hill's going back to the rim. This time adjusts, floats toward the rim, up and under with the right hand. And Ball State has its largest lead, 36-30, with 2.5 to go first half.
Bulls scoreless last 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Hill's up to 10 points, joining Sparks in double figures. Ball State on an 18-3 run. Sable throws it in the corner. Rather, that's Dunn, who throws it to the corner and turns it over. It's a 4th turnover on Buffalo.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the second on Dunn. We talked about it. He does a lot of good, leads the league in assists, but, man, he will turn it over.
He has 96 turnovers this year.
Yeah, I mean, 10 again in one game against St. Bonaventure.
So Ball State with possession, leading at 36-30. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Hill crosses the timeline, stands at the midcourt bullhorn logo. A kick to the corner, and there's a whistle. Defensive foul.
Cards will be shooting 1-1.
Both teams, 7 team fouls here in the first half. This one's called on Ben Michaels, the freshman from England. So Hill to the free throw line for a 1-1 chance. Ball State is 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Hill's 1 for 1. Long deep breath. Hill's free throw swishes down. 37-30.
Free throws look good today, don't they, Mick? I mean, just pure. His 2 have not touched the rim. Jamari doing it in all areas. A couple rebounds, 2 assists, a steal. What a 1-2 punch he and Sparks have been.
They have combined for 27 of Ball State's 37 points today. And Hill bends the knees, flicks the right wrist, drops home the second free throw. 38-30, Cards in front, 2 minutes to go until halftime. Bradford racing into the front court. Watts picks him up. Bradford heaves one to Bolden for the right wing. Hill falls down. Hill grabs his ankle. Hill's writhing in pain. It's 5-on-4. Baseline right. Michaels puts it up and in. And play is stopped as Hill is grabbing at his right ankle. His right foot, right ankle. And Jessica Kinder, the athletic trainer for Ball State, quickly races off her spot to the floor to help Fat Hill, who's wincing in pain. Coach Lewis is there with Stuart Hart, the strength and conditioning coach. And now Hill getting some help. Puts his arms around Jessica Kinder and Stuart Hart. And he's putting very, very minimal pressure on his right foot. With 1:42 to go in the first half, 38-32, Ball State leads. Hill is headed back to the locker room. And with this 1:42, this is an extra time to get him some attention before halftime break.
Well, let's just hope he's okay. I mean, we were just talking about what a 1-2 punch it's been, and so you certainly hate to see that. Hopefully, you never know. Sometimes with an ankle, right when you do it, it feels extreme pain. We go back, you walk it off a little bit. We'll see. Big minutes for Jeremiah Hernandez in place of Jamari Hill right now.
That's an IU Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine injury timeout. Fat Hill heads back to the locker room for Ball State. 38-32, Cards lead the Bulls, 1:40 ticking first half. Watts races into the front court, hands it off to Sparks, who's dominant with 16 points, 7 rebounds. Hernandez, you just mentioned, now dribbles in between the legs, facilitates to Watts. Watts drives, kicks it, left corner to Pearson. 3-point ball, rattles it down. Mickey Pearson Jr. with 2 massive threes in the first half.
You're absolutely right, Mick, and it was Ethan Britton Watts again, the great delivery, on time, on target, 3 assists.
Ball State has pulled in front by 9, 41-32. As Wilson driving baseline right, tiptoes, nearly steps out, races up, Sparks blocks it. Rolls out of bounds, it stays Buffalo basketball. Sparks has 4 blocks in his last 2 games. He had 8 the first 19 games of the year.
Yeah, and that just shows you he's in shape. He's back to his form. And I tell you, the defense in that stretch, right, when it was Cardinals were trailing, say the last 12 minutes, the activity on the defensive end has been stellar. This has been the best defensive sequence, Mick, we've seen in quite some time.
And now Sparks taps it up. Obo finds a way to control it. Give off to Bolden. 6 to shoot. Bolden runs right into a double team of Watts and Sparks, and Bolden travels. Sparks and Watts laid their bodies right in front of Bolden, and he tried to get through it and couldn't.
And that is the 5th turnover. And again, it's not a ton, but what a difference that makes.
41-32, Ball State looking for a double-digit lead for the first time tonight. 45 seconds before halftime. Sparks gives Gorosito. Gorosito with a bounce pass to Sparks, who races toward the rim, misses the shot, grabs his miss, puts it back, draws a foul, and 2 free throws up coming for Peyton Sparks. 16 points and 8 rebounds in 15 minutes of basketball here from Alumni Arena for Peyton Sparks. On pace to shatter his career high in points scored of 24, like you mentioned. He shoots 2 free throws to our left. Ball State 41, Buffalo 32, 36.7 seconds to go in the first half, and Sparks rattles down the first free throw. Asked him on the plane flight here why he wears purple shoes.
Yeah.
It's his mom's favorite color.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Good job, investigative reporter. I like it.
And there's a whistle, and the horn sounds. Sparks hits the free throw, but the horn went off. Hendricks was about to check in, and he's going in for Sparks. And so Sparks has to reshoot the free throw. Coach Lewis is saying he made the shot, and the horn went off at the same time, but they're not going to count the free throw made.
Yeah, I mean, when Ben checks in, the official scorer, he says, I'm going in for the shooter. Why blow the horn? Jeff Spadowski trying to calm Michael down.
And the crowd's letting Coach Lewis hear it. And Coach Lewis protecting his players, his situation, and he has a point. So Sparks' free throw attempt. Alumni Arena's as loud as it's been all night. Sparks says, all right, don't care. Hits the free throw anyway.
Ball don't lie.
It does not. Sparks comes off, clapping the hands from his teammates and coaches. 43-32. Coach Lewis goes and gives the scoreboard operator a fist bump with 30 seconds left. You know how Coach Lewis is. He's intense with it, but then he's going to go back and say, you know what, I'm just messing with you.
I love it.
Dunn drives baseline right. It is a 24-5 Ball State run over the last 7 minutes, and Michaels can't stop it. A right-handed floater misses. Pearson the defensive rebound, and Coach Lewis says one more shot. Cards up 11, 10 seconds before halftime. Hernandez curls off a screen. It stands straight away down, drives free throw line left, bumps and hits it, rolls down off the backboard and in. Right before the horn, Hernandez hits. Coach Lewis claps heading to the break, and Ball State uses a 27-6 run over the last 7 minutes of basketball to lead at 45-32 at halftime.
Yeah, total domination, and it started on the defensive end. The activity, getting some turnovers, leading to easier offense, and Peyton Sparks has just been a man among boys. What a last 12 minutes of that first half for the Cardinals.
We're going to talk about all of it and more coming up on the Revitalized Med Spa halftime show. Ball State 45-32 lead after trailing by 10 points in the first half. Check out
GameRemasters.com. Go Cards.
We often talk about partnerships, and at Indiana American Water, we serve over 50 communities across the state, and each one of those has a special place in our hearts. One of these long partnerships has been with Muncie, the home of Ball State University, currently in its 107th year. At Indiana American Water, we're now in our 138th year, and we want to say,
Go Cardinals! Don't let an injury keep you on the bench. Every injury is unique, just like our patients. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons will create a custom plan to help prevent future injuries. Our Marion Health Sports Medicine and Orthopedic team will guide you through the healing process. You'll feel confident knowing what to expect before and after treatment. We partner with you to make your recovery a success. You don't have to go far for excellent orthopedic care. Get back in the game with Marion Health.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
On the Gamebridge Ball State Cardinals Sports Network from Learfield, this is Ball State Cardinals basketball. Welcome to the revitalized Meds
6 run. You mentioned it, the turnovers. Ball State only had one turnover forced in the first 10 minutes of this game. They flipped the script, and they get Buffalo to turn it over a total of 5 times. Again, that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but 4 during that span of a 27-6 run changes the game.
Yeah, there's no question about it. The defense picked up, and the Cardinals were able to get out in transition, and Peyton Sparks, I mean, we can't lose sight of it. You know, it almost becomes commonplace. Oh, he's got 8 boards in the first half.
You become a little numb.
Look, I mean, Peyton leads the MAC at 11 a game in conference play. Javon Simmons is second at 8 rebounds a game. I mean, it's really remarkable what he's doing right now. And let's go through those first half stats.
Yeah, why don't we?
All right, for the Cardinals shooting, Mick, perfect 18 of 36, 50%. 3 of 6 from deep, also 50%. 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 66%. The Buffalo Bulls, 11 of 28, 39%. 4 of 16 from deep. They were a perfect 6 of 6 at the foul line. Cards winning the rebounding edge, 22-16. How about this? Cards with 10 offensive rebounds, leading to 17 second chance points. Meanwhile, the Bulls, 5-0 boards, only 3 second chance points. Great movement of the basketball, 9 assists for the Cardinals to go with 3 turnovers. Meanwhile, the Bulls, 9 assists. They had 5 turnovers. Cardinals had 2 steals, 1 block. Bulls with 2 steals and 2 blocks. Individually, Peyton Sparks on his way to a career high. He has 18 on 8 of 14 shooting, 8 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds. So, Mick, in the last, 6 offensive rebounds. In the last game and a half, 60 minutes of play, Peyton Sparks has 15 offensive rebounds. That's insane.
Ridiculous.
Jamari Hill, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Let's hope Jamari's okay. Went off with a hurt right ankle. We'll see what his status is coming out of halftime. Mickey Pearson, 8 points, 2 of 2 from 3. Ethan Britton Watts, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Ethan played a full 20 minutes. That doesn't tell the full story. Phenomenal defense on their leading scorer, Sable. We'll get to that in a minute. Hart and Jones played but did not score. Hernandez with 2 points right before the half. Ben Hendricks in front of a big contingent down from Canada. 3 points for Ben to go with an assist. For the Bulls, they were led by Ben Michaels, 7 points, 3 of 6 shooting. Their leading scorer, Ryan Sable, came in averaging 17 in MAC play. Today, just 5 points on 2 of 5 shooting. He's 1 of 4 from deep. This is a guy 17th in the country in made threes. Bolden Jr. with 6, Dunn 5. After that, Wilson with 5, Bradford and Obo each had 2. Cards with a 45-32 edge here at the half.
That is our MITS halftime stats. Muncie Indiana Transit System, no car, no problem. MITS is reliable, safe, and free for students and veterans. Download the MITS bus app and ride with MITS today. 45-32, Cards lead it on the Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
When it comes to vehicles, Greg Hubler Auto Group will take care of you. From our big selection of quality new and used vehicles that include the Greg Hubler Promise, to our quick lane and quick wash locations that make sure your vehicle runs and looks new. Plus, we have free vehicle delivery anywhere in Indiana. Visit PromiseKept.com today.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Ball State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
We're back inside the revitalized Med Spa halftime show. 45-32, Ball State in front of Buffalo here from Buffalo, New York. Let's go ahead and pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves across the Ball State Cardinals Cambridge Radio Network for Learfield.
92.5 FM, 1340 AM, and on Alexa, say play WMUN, a whoop boom station. This is the new WMUN Muncie.
Maybe the Cards win you in 50% off regular price pizza and toppings at Papa John's. Offer valid until end of business on the day of a win by phone or in person only at Marion, Muncie, and Anderson locations. Women's basketball won, so that's 50% off Papa John's. Ball State men's basketball trying to do that as well and have a party with Papa John's. 45-32, our halftime score. Other halftime scores, Western Michigan defeats Eastern Michigan 61-54. Toledo 89, NIU 85. Miami, Ohio holds on to beat Ohio 73-69. And Bowling Green's at Central Michigan tonight. Akron defeated Kent State 85-71 yesterday. This is the Med Spa, revitalized Med Spa halftime show. Cards up 13 on the Cambridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/Muncie Ortho to learn more.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
We are Indiana Spine Group, now in Muncie. We specialize in treatment of the entire spine. Our interventional pain management physicians and spine surgeons work together to find the root cause of your symptoms, whether it's playing a professional sport or playing with your grandchildren. Our team makes every decision with you and your goals in mind. We are advocates for non-surgical interventions, and we will only recommend surgery if it truly is the best option. To learn more, visit our website at indianaspinegroup.com or call 765-283-0150.
Back inside the revitalized Med Spa halftime show, 45-32, the Ball State lead over Buffalo here from Alumni Arena. E, real fast before we take one more break, what do you want to see from Ball State coming out of the gates?
Well, good news. Fat Hill comes out of the locker room going through warm-ups. He looks like he's going to be okay and play. So I'd like to see more of the 1-2 punch. Stay connected. At this juncture, Mick, threes are the only thing that can get them in the game. You did a terrific job in the first half defending their two key players. You got to keep that up here in the second frame.
Second half next on the Cardinals Cambridge Radio Network for Learfield.
Hey, Ball State. This is voice of the Cardinals, Mick Tidrow. Ball State Financial is your hometown credit union. It's the only place to get a free Dancing Charlie Cardinal-themed debit card. I opened up an account last year and absolutely love it. New customers also get free Ball State gear when they open up an account. Visit fcfcu.com/chirp for more info. That's fcfcu.com/chirp. Go Cards.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches. watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Did you know that your dental exam can reveal many other health issues? Poor sleep, headaches, anxiety, and acid reflux are just a few issues that can be recognized in a dental exam. All health care can be made easier when caught early, so prevention is the key. Our team at University Avenue Dental prides itself in being on the cutting edge as part of your medical team. With thorough testing, imaging, and examination, Dr. Greg Powell will work with you on a personal level to ensure you receive the very best care. If preventative care is what you're looking for, please call Dr. Pyle at 765-288-6121 or online at drgregpyle.com.
Start of the second half here from Alumni Arena in Buffalo, New York, presented by GameBridge. Check out GameBridge.io to manage your money like you've never done before. Ball State 45, Buffalo 32, and off we go here for half number 2. David Eham, Mick Tidrow on hand with Matt Tuttle back in our network studios. Ethan Britton Watts, the birthday boy, dribbles in between his legs the left wing and kicks it out to Fat Hill. A dump for Peyton Sparks, baseline right. Pickpocketed by Michaels, who flips it up to Bolden right to left for Buffalo. In the home white uniforms, the Bulls looking for back-to-back wins here in MAC play, while Ball State trying to stop a 2-game skid. Here goes Dunn, stops, pops, kicks it out to Bolden, who drives baseline left. Up over 2 defenders, a soft touch drops in. 45-34. 40 seconds in second half. Here's Watts, slowly dribbling into the front court for Ball State. Kicks it out to Pearson, who hit 2 massive threes in that first half. A feed to Sparks, backing his way on the baseline right, finds a cutting Pearson, who goes up and under, levitates and hits.
How many times over the years have you said that? Sparks finds a cutting Pearson, exactly what you said.
47-34, Ball State leads it by 13 a minute into the second half as Bolden kicks to Michaels, left wing, deep three-point ball, misses it short, and an offensive rebound from Batchelor. Give to Sable, curls off a screen, misses the three-point ball. Hill grabs the rebound and surges forward from left to right for Ball State. Hop step, kick, corner right, Gorosito fakes a three, and then out to Hill in the right corner in front of his own bench. Back out to Gorosito, resets the offense to Pearson.
Got to get it into Sparks. He's got a mismatch.
Instead, it's to Watts. Wide open left wing three. Karam's out. Rebound for Bolden. And Buffalo slowly walking into the front court from right to left. 47-34. Ball State leads Buffalo, approaching 2 minutes shaved off the second half clock. Sable grabs it, curls off screen, feeds it to Michaels. Sparks stops him in his tracks. And a kickoff to Bolden. Bolden. Hand off to Sable, right wing three-point ball, swish. So good off-platform making three-point shots, and Sable has his second triple tonight.
Yeah, and you could hear Michael Lewis look to his assist and said, we can't let him get going. I mean, Gorosito just got hung up on the string, the screen.
And the string of three-point ball from Sable. Here's Hill, three-pointer straight out, misses. Sable the defensive rebound for Buffalo. Bulls trying to make this a single-digit game again, down 10, 17-30 second half. Here goes Dunn, backing down Watts. Give to Sable, right wing three-point ball, Karam's out. It's last touched by Michaels, poked out of bounds, baseline left. It is Ball State basketball leading 47-37, 17:25 to go.
Yeah, so Mason Jones coming in for Gorosito. Look, Cardinals, couple three-point attempts the last two possessions. You got a guy in there in Peyton Sparks that has feasted. Give him a look here.
Pride Mark Student Athlete of the Week, Ali Becky, brought to you in part by Pride Mark Construction, supporters of Ball State and the Muncie community. Cards up 10 with the basketball. Mason Jones checks in, holds the ball above his head, then hands it off to Watts. Corner left to Hill, 12 first half points. Watts feeds Sparks. Michaels jumps over Sparks, and it's a foul on Michaels.
And that's the third foul on Ben Michaels.
First foul on either team here in the second half. 3 minutes gone by. The Cardinals lead at 47-37 over the Bulls. Wilson checks in. Gorosito back. Out goes Pearson. Onto the baseline right. Watts slaps the ball into Gorosito. Right corner. Launches for 3. Rolls around and out. Jones tries for the offensive rebound. Instead, it's Dunn, who flips it up to Bolden. Running too fast. Can't control. Hill grabs it and then throws it toward the sky. A whistle blows, and it's last touched by Hill. Couldn't keep it in bounds. What a valiant effort, though, from Hill.
Yeah, it really was. So good to see Jamari back out there. It was scary when he went down with that ankle injury. I tell you what, who is going to guard Sparks out there right now? I mean, they have no size. Bachelor is not a 5-man. He's their tallest player at 6'8".
You want me to be a smarty pants? Nobody's going to guard Sparks now. He's coming out of the game.
There you go.
That's the only way he can be guarded.
That's the only way he can be stopped today.
47-37. Wilson turns it over. Here goes Watts for Ball State, left to right. Watts is swatted by Bachelor. Out of bounds, baseline right. Watts helped up by Jones. Cardinals retain possession with 16:41 first half. Cards up 10. Yeah, you're getting some coffee in you. You're making the round trip to and from Buffalo today.
I've got a 5-hour drive home. Thank you to Paul Whitehair for delivering some coffee here at Press Row.
How many of those have you gone through today?
Inbounds
pass to Hill. Finger roll, flips one in on the baseline right. It's 49-37. Ball State's in front of Buffalo. 16.5 to go in the game. Dunn slowly walks into the front court. Today, Dunn, 3 assists and 5 points. The max leading assister at almost 6 per game finds Wilson baseline left. A hook shot drops in. Back to a 10-point game, 49-39. Approaching 16 minutes to go here in the game. Hill looks to Jones. Jones flips it to Pearson, who works on Bolden one-on-one. Second team hits, and Pearson throws it up, misses, but draws a foul. And this one is on Bolden.
So when Sparks went out of the game, right, well, we talked about who's going to guard him. They got such a small lineup. Well, the Cards, when Sparks went out, didn't replace him with Hendricks. Cards go small as well. So you've got Mickey Pearson in there at the 5, Mason Jones playing the 4.
And Pearson to the free throw line right. This is Ball State's just 10th and 11th free throws upcoming. And Pearson's first free throw rattles down.
Tell you quietly, Mickey also having a good game. Give him 11 points. Perfect 4 of 4 from the field.
That includes 2 threes. Big-time threes in the first half. His first one gave Ball State the lead 32-30. And the Cards have not looked back since. Pearson hits both. It's a 51-39 Ball State advantage. 16:03 ticking second half clock. Here's Dunn. Stands idle at midcourt. Receives a screen from Bachelor. Dunn drives baseline left off. Jones flips it up and in and count it and one. Chance for a three-point play for Dunn when we come back. 51-41. Ball State holds a lead with 15:56 to go in the game. Check out Gill Brothers Furniture and Mattress to make your house a home. Proud sponsor of Ball State basketball. Gill Brothers makes great living affordable. 2 convenient locations in Muncie and Anderson. See us online at gillbros.com. Cards up 10 on the Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
Don't let an injury keep you on the bench. Every injury is unique, just like our patients. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons will create a custom plan to help prevent future injuries. Our Marion Health Sports Medicine and Orthopedic team will guide you through the healing process. You'll feel confident knowing what to expect before and after treatment. We partner with you to make your recovery a success. You don't have to go far for excellent orthopedic care. Get back in the game with Marion Health.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sports, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Hey, when the game takes you on the road, we're there. Check into the Courtyard Muncie at Horizon Convention Center. You'll find everything you need to transform your visit into a relaxing getaway. Book online today at Marriott.com. You usually stay at Marriott's. Today you're making the 10-hour round trip from Buffalo back to Columbus. Tip of the cap to you. But stay in a Marriott next time, please.
Always, brother.
You want to talk about that last play for Buffalo. Dunn was able to get to the cup and put it up for two before he goes to the free throw line.
It was a well-designed play by Coach Halkovich. What he did was he put Ryan Sable in the left corner. Dunn is a left-hander. The high screen roll, you had Dunn coming off of it using his strong hand. Gorosito can't help off of Sable in the corner, so you give Dunn a lot of room to work with. That time didn't make the basket, but gets to the charity stripe, so well-designed play. If you're the Cardinals, you've got to keep him from being able to get over that ball screen to his strong hand. Make him go back towards his right. Dunn, a 68% free throw shooter.
Ball State 51, Buffalo 41. 15:56 remains here in the second half, and Dunn converts to the N1 chance, sprays down the free throw to our left, cuts it to a 9-point lead. Ball State from left to right works against the full court pressure of Dunn and Buffalo's defense. Watts wiggles forward toward the timeline and receives a screen from Hill. Watts drives baseline right, hits a double team. Wilson pops the ball free. Watts grabs it, give off to Pearson, up and in. Chaos ensues, and Pearson puts it up for two.
Ethan Britton Watts, by his strength and his hustle, single-handedly saved that possession and gave the Cards a hoop.
53-42, 15-27. Second half, Dunn fighting his way toward the rim. The lefty misses the right-handed scoop underneath the bucket, and Pearson secures the defensive rebound for Ball State. It's Hernandez, top of the key for the Cards, leading it by 11. We approach 15 minutes to go. Hernandez double teamed on the right wing, then steps in. Dunn picks him up. Hernandez fakes right, goes left, stops inside the free throw line. Right teardrop rolls in. Hernandez hit a couple of big buckets today. 4 points on 2 of 2 shooting in 6 minutes. 55-42, Cards in front, just under 15 minutes to go. Corner left, fake three from Batchelor. Batchelor now slides one to Sable, and Watts hits the arm of Sable. Watts knew immediately and smiles. That is the first on Watts, and it looks like that's only Ball State's second team foul here in the second half.
Small ball continues. Mason Jones in for Mickey Pearson.
And you're giving chance for Sparks to rest here. 13-point game in favor of Ball State. Buffalo possession. Batchelor has it knocked out of his hands, recontrols, and then hands off to Dunn. Dunn has 10 to shoot, pulls up for the right wing. Three-pointer rattles around and out, and a foul on the rebound. He'll grab the rebound, and now Hernandez whistled for the foul on Ball State. Second on Hernandez, third on Ball State. So it's Hill, Gorosito, Watts, Jones, Hernandez, the five on the floor for Ball State. Dunn set to throw it in for Buffalo, heaves it to the backcourt. Wilson tracks it down, crosses the timeline again against Gorosito. Wilson behind the back dribble, races toward the rim, softly puts it up and home. Back to an 11-point game, 55-44, 14-18 to go. Joey Hart set to check back in for Ball State. Here's Hill, left wing three-point ball for the Cardinals, rattles around, touches almost every part of the rim, and then pops out. Rebound Sable. Chance to make it a single-digit game. Dunn has it batted away, but recontrols, gives Wilson, fakes a right corner three, hands it off, baseline left to Sable, who races back out and starts backing down Gorosito. Gorosito hits the deck, Sable throws it in for two. Ball State wants a defensive foul, none given. It's back to a single-digit game, 55-46 with 13:44 to go. Hill receives the pass from Watts, backs it out, off to Gorosito. Gorosito gets this man-to-man Buffalo defense. Ball State has led the entire second half. Buffalo closing the gap a little bit after Ball State led by 13 a moment ago, down to 9. 5 to shoot. Hill backing down Sable. Here comes a double team. Into the corner left, Gorosito. Watts has 1 to shoot. Left wing three-point ball hits the iron. Offensive rebound to Jones, and Ball State has a fresh 20.
Great job, Mason Jones, with the second effort.
Hill backs down 2 defenders, baseline right, flings it out to Gorosito, but taken away by Dunn. Dunn slips it to Bolden, up and through Gorosito for 2. It's a timeout, Coach Lewis. 55-48, 13:02 to go here in the second half, and Buffalo on a spurt here. Ball State's 1 for its last 6 from 3. And scoreless in the last 2 minutes. Buffalo has cut a 13-point game down to 7 with 13:02 remaining. Hey, Cardinal fans, time to level up your living. University Village has you covered with spacious 2, 3, and 4 bedroom, furnished or unfurnished floor plans. Available for fall 2025 today, but you want to hurry. Today's February 1st, and fall spots starting to go. Text CHIRP to 51378 for your spot for fall 2025 today. That's University Village. Go Cards from UV. Second half continues next in the Gamebridge Radio Network for Learfield.
Hey Cardinal fans, it's women's head basketball coach Brady Sally here to talk about my friends at Gill Brothers Furniture. Let Richard Gill and his staff make your house a home just like he's done mine. He's a proud sponsor of Ball State Athletics. Gill Brothers makes great living affordable. 2 convenient locations in Muncie and Anderson, and visit them online at gilbros.com. Ask about the Ball State discount.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
When it comes to vehicles, Greg Hubler Auto Group will take care of you. From our big selection of quality new and used vehicles that include the Greg Hubler Promise to our quick lane and quick wash locations that make sure your vehicle runs and looks new. Plus, we have free vehicle delivery anywhere in Indiana. Visit promisekept.com today.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Four-Day Ray Brewing's open in Yorktown, Indiana. Our family-friendly restaurant sure to provide an exceptional experience for dine-in and carry-out. Check out our menu at 4dayray.com. 4-Day Ray Brewing, brewed for community. 55-48, Ball State leads Buffalo. 13 minutes to go here from Alumni Arena in Buffalo, New York. Ball State's lead from 13E has shrunk to 7.
Yeah, for all the good Fat Hill has done today. Last time got in traffic. Turnover leads to a run out. 4 turnovers for Fat. So he exits. Joey Hart back in there along with Peyton Sparks, Pearson, Hernandez, and Gorosito.
Cardinals basketball up 7. It's Hernandez kicking it back to Gorosito. Into the corner right to Joey Hart. Flips it to Peyton Sparks, who races toward the rim. And it's ballooned out to the stands by Bryson Wilson. A rejection of Sparks. With 10 seconds of the timer, Ball State has possession from the baseline right.
Well, Peyton should be well rested. I mean, he got a nice little break there.
He's only played 18 minutes, has 18 points and 8 rebounds. Inbounds pass to Sparks. He collects it, then hands off to Gorosito. Gorosito has 5 to shoot, races baseline right, kicks it left wing, gets Joey Hart wide open and sinks one. Joey Hart starting to find a groove and gives Ball State a 10-point lead, 58-48. With 12 and a half to go in the game.
All about ball movement. Gorosito to the corner. Hernandez with the one more. Bam. Hart made him pay.
It's only Ball State's 4-3 of the game, but they lead by 10 as Hart double teams top of the key with Dunn. And a handoff to Wilson. Wilson, 10 to shoot, drives baseline left. Out to Obo. Deep three-pointer and airballs it short. And Ball State has possession with 12:02 to go in the game, up 10.
Guards will let Obo shoot that all day long. He's only made 3 triples during the season, so he fell for the bait. He's going to go out. Coach Halkovich gives him 5, but probably says, hey, big fella, I'm not sure we needed that one.
Ball State takes it with 12 minutes to go, up 10. Gorosito back and forth, give off to Hernandez. Hernandez with Sparks on a screen. Sparks now has it on the baseline right, works on Michaels, leaves it and drops it home. He's got 20.
Dang it, Mick. I was going to bet you some Buffalo wings that Peyton was going to get a touch there, and I didn't mention it.
Well, I think we're having wings tonight after the game, honestly. Can't wait. Dunn feeds Michaels, misses the dunk, and there's a foul on Sparks from behind. Sparks freezes, and it says, hey, what, on me? They do say it's Sparks' second personal foul, 60-48. Buffalo trails, but going to the free throw line with Michaels. How about Buffalo wings in the next possession? When you talk food to me, it's game over.
There you go, buddy.
Hey, thank you to Jeff Jackson at Awards Plus in downtown Muncie, who makes the plaques for Pride Park Student Athlete of the Week award. See Jeff for all of your awards needs. Visit theawardsplus.com. Michaels at the free throw line next for Buffalo when we come back. Cards up 12 on the Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Hey, Ball State. This is Voice of the Cardinals, Mick Tidrow. Ball State Financial is your hometown credit union. It's the only place to get a free Dancing Charlie Cardinal-themed debit card. I opened up an account last year and absolutely love it. New customers also get free Ball State gear when they open up an account. Visit fcfcu.com/chirp for more info. That's fcfcu.com/chirp. Go Cards.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
New year, new ways to save at Peterman Brothers. With $1,500 off a new heating and cooling system. And no interest financing up to 36 months. You can even get a tax credit of up to $2,000 for select systems. And save even more with a membership. Just ask about our Peterman Protection Club. If you're ready to save big in 2025, just visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule.
Peterman Brothers, where great service runs in the family.
Thank you to Spencer DeVoe at DeVoe Chevrolet in Alexandria for his support of Ball State Athletics. Visit DeVoeChevy.com. That's DeVoeChevy.com in Alexandria.
So, Mick, my understanding, last night you and the team, you went to the Anchor Bar and Grill, not the original location,
not the original.
Anchor Bar and Grill, home of the original Buffalo wing. Give us a review. How was it?
I would give it a 10 out of 10. I'm a big fan. Like, if food tastes good to me, it's a 10. I had lemon pepper wings, traditional, really good.
So
good.
Worth the hype then.
Absolutely, I think so. Say wings, say less for me. Michaels at the free throw line left for Buffalo and nails the first free throw. 60-49, Ball State leads with 11.5 minutes to go here in the game.
Is it true that you're going to go on the Maid of the Mist tomorrow at Niagara Falls?
There's also an opportunity for that. Yes, I don't. Is it frozen? Actually, it hasn't frozen in years. We learned that on a football trip a few months ago. Niagara Falls hasn't frozen for decades, but when it does, it causes so many issues. Joey Hart up and under and puts one home. Pass for Mickey Pearson, who points at Hart, and Joey Hart's got 5 points, one away from his season best. 62-50 with 11:09 and ticking here in the second half. Dunn throws it corner left to Michaels. Three-point shot, leaves it short. Sparks tries to track down the rebound. Instead, Michaels beats him to the basketball, and a kick to Bax from the corner left. He misses a three, grabs the offensive rebound, and then Pearson tries to yank it away, and it's a foul on Pearson.
Yeah, a couple offensive rebounds in that possession. Michael Lewis not happy. Man, Noah Batchelor, 2 years at Maryland. He's 0 for 4 today, 0 for 3 from deep.
He's the number 22 small forward in the nation coming out of high school. As Sable misses the left wing three-pointer for Buffalo. Sparks runs all the way to the far corner left to secure his 9th rebound. And Ball State has it with his 62-50 lead just inside 11 minutes to go in the game. Sparks on his way to another double-double. Had one last time out with a career-high 17 rebounds. Here's Hernandez, gives it off to Sparks, attacks the rim, rolls around and out, but draws a foul. Sparks goes, ooh, wanted the and one, but can't get it to go. It's a foul on Michaels, his 4th personal, and 4th team in the second half.
I tell you, that was a set play for Jeremiah Hernandez. He came off the screen to help. Nice little delivery in traffic to Peyton Sparks. That thing went in and out, but Michael Lewis called Jerry over and said, great job.
So Sparks free throws to our right with those purple shoes. First one up and in.
That gives him 21, 3 short of tying his career high.
63-50, Cards in front, 10:28 second half. A rebound away from his 5th double-double of the year as well. Got the Buffalo band right in the face of Sparks here from Alumni Arena in Buffalo, New York. And Sparks' second free throw is all twine. He is 3 of 5 at the line, 22 points in 21 minutes. He has more points than minutes played today.
Yeah, and then look, the Cards 9 of 12 today, 75%. That's something we haven't seen the last few games.
Up 14, that's Ball State's largest lead of the night, and now Pearson rejects Dunn from behind. Gorosito flies out of bounds, jumps and saves it, gives it to Hernandez, who gallops into the front court, stops near Coach Lewis, and resets the offense. Pearson has it, a quiet 14 points on 5 of 5 shooting. Off to Hernandez, curls off a screen, double-teamed. Pearson eyes and flies, straight out three-pointer, bangs it home.
So, Mick, that was the exact same play, and this time Hernandez with the assist to Pearson.
And now a ball that goes out of bounds, tapped last by Ball State, and a timeout, Buffalo. That's Ball State's largest lead now, 67-50, 9:46 to play. Here in the game from Buffalo, New York, Mickey Pearson Jr. with 17 points, 2 shy of tying his season high. Pearson has been electric in this game, 6 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3 in 26 minutes with also 5 rebounds. IU Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine of Muncie is the official care and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics. IU Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine of Muncie gets you back in the game with walk-in appointments. Welcome. You mentioned Anchor Bar. We're going to Duff's tonight, too, which is the other acclaimed Buffalo wing spot, which had Duff's a couple of times. That's a 12 out of 10.
I was just going to say that because I've been to both, and I prefer Duff's. I know it doesn't have the, Anchor gets all the, rightfully so, if that's where the original Buffalo wing was founded. But I'm with you, brother. Right, I would take Duff's.
I'm licking my chops for some wings. Batchelor, 3-point ball, left wing, buries it, and Hernandez fouls him too.
Isn't that ironic? I mean, Batchelor has had wide open looks. That time Hernandez was in his face, fouled him, and it's the 1-3 he makes.
Yeah, he's struggled from 3 today. 0 for 3 before that. And now Batchelor can cut this to 13 with a 4-point play here, and he nails the free throw. He's a 73% free throw shooter, transferred to Maryland. Has 2 double-doubles this year, but today those are his first 4 points. Ball State faces full court pressure, 67-54. Cardinals lead, 9.5 minutes to go. Inbounds to Gorosito, races into the front court to Pearson, who has it back to Gorosito, and a hand to Hernandez. Pearson controls on the left wing, surveys, 10 to shoot. Hernandez grabs it, races toward the cup, double team hits, misses the shot long but draws a foul. So Hernandez shoots 2 on a foul from Anquan Bolden Jr., son of NFL legend Anquan Bolden, the wide receiver. Longtime Raven, short-time Detroit Lion.
Yeah, went to 3 Pro Bowls, won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. They played for 5 different teams.
Here's Hernandez. Free throw is up and misses off the back iron. Hernandez this year just a 74% free throw shooter. Last year was 9th in the OVC at 81%.
Yeah, I tell you, he's played a terrific game. 4 points, 4 assists in just 13 minutes of action, Mick.
Hernandez misses both free throws, but Peyton Sparks tracks down the rebound. A double-double, then throws it to Joey Hart, who misses a straight-out 3, but draws a foul off the Wilson hack. Sparks with 2 straight double-doubles now with that 10th rebound, 5 on the season and 27 in his career. Meanwhile, Joey Hart has a chance at the free throw line right to eclipse his season high in points. He has 5 today.
7 offensive rebounds now for Peyton Sparks.
Hart hits the first free throw. 2 more to come from the free throw line right, and that second one is all Twine.
I tell you, see Joey's confidence growing, don't you, these last couple games, getting meaningful minutes, being more aggressive, seems playing with a lot more confidence.
And now Joey Hart sprays down all 3 free throws. He's up to 8 points, which is his new career best to the D1 level. 70-54, Ball State's lead is expanded back to 16, approaching 9 minutes to go in the game. Bradford from the right wing. Straight out 3-point ball from Hibeljic. And a miss. Scoracito secures the defensive rebound for the Cards. Up 16 here on the road to give to Hernandez, who screams toward the cup and then hands it off to Sparks, who's whacked in the face. Draws a foul. Sparks is going to the free throw line. Sparks is writhing in pain. And Sparks still on his backside. 3 teammates rush over to help him.
Yeah, he definitely looked like he got poked in the eye.
He just said, "I'm good," as he's got his left eye completely shut.
All right, so this room, I'm going to go way in the Wayback Machine, Mick. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. It was a basketball movie.
I've not.
Okay, there was a guy in there, set shot Buford. He went to the free throw line with one eye. That's what that reminds me of.
And Sparks can't connect on the first one. When was that movie released?
Dr. J, Julius Irving was in it.
Okay.
I mean, it was got to be back in the 80s maybe.
Sparks trying to put down one of these free throws. And the second one's well short. Sparks grabs his miss, though, through 2 defenders, wiggles free and draws another foul while he's at it.
Oh, my.
He didn't make either free throw, but he's going back. He looks at his bench and has 11 rebounds today. 2 points shy of tying his career best, which he'll try and do on this free throw trip. Buffalo's now put up 7 fouls on the board here in the second half. 70-54, Ball State's in front with 8:50 to play in the game. Free throw, nails it. He can see now. Both eyes are open for Peyton.
I mean, that's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
22 points, 11 rebounds for the 23 points, 11 rebounds for Sparks. Eisen flies the second free throw, buries it, and he ties his career best, 24 points. He checks out. In comes Ben Hendricks.
He's still squinting. Wow.
72-54, 18-point lead, largest for Ball State today. 3-point ball from Sables off the mark, and a foul off ball. It's on Hendricks. That is his second personal, 7th team foul, so both teams shoot the bonus the rest of the game. So it's Michaels who's shooting 1-1, freshman from England. And today Michaels held in check, 9 points, 3 of 8 for the field, and swishes the first free throw. He's now 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds. He does have 4 fouls in 19 minutes of action. Michael spins the ball, flips it up, and drains it. Bryson Wilson checking in.
Well, with the made free throw, Buffalo going to go back to the full court press. This time full court man-to-man, trying to get a trap in the corner.
They do, but Hernandez sliding backwards, gives it to Pearson and then off to Watts. 72-56, Cards in front, 8:34 to go. Watts dribbles, gives to Hendricks, top of the key. Hand off to Pearson, and then they go all the way around the arc. Hill drives, and an offensive foul on Ball State. This one's on Hendricks. Picks up his second foul in as many minutes. 3rd personal on him.
Boy, they set that up perfectly. It was a design play for Fat Hill to come off of a screen at the top of the key. And Hendricks, as he rolled, referee called that a moving screen.
I thank you, Terry Schmier at St. Pierce Chevrolet in Daleville for support of Ball State Athletics. Visit stpiercechevy.com. That's stpiercechevy.com. Dunn races to the rim, misses the left-handed floater. Hendricks with the rebound. And Ball State has it from left to right. Pearson, right wing, open three-point ball. Misses it short. Sable, the defensive rebound for Buffalo. Sable turns on the Jets, running right to left. Scoots by everybody, and a finger roll drops in. 72-58. Sable's been held in check, just 12 points as we're inside 8 minutes to go.
And 11 shots to get those 12 points. That's the key.
It is for the 17th best three-point shooter in the country. Watts and Pearson move the ball to the corner left to Hill. Coach Lewis says keep moving it. Hendricks now corrals it. A pass to Pearson, baseline right. Bolden defends. Pearson flips it up and misses. Sable the defensive rebound. Pearson started this game perfect from the field of 6 of 6. He's missed his last 2. Dunn hits Bolden, who steps into a right wing three-point ball, rattles out. Hernandez the defensive rebound for Ball State. 72-58. Ball State leads it with the basketball. 7:10 to play here in the second half. Here's Pearson, corner kick. Watts three-point ball. Air balls it. Hendricks fights for the rebound but steps out of bounds. And it's Buffalo basketball after the under 8 media timeout. 7:03 to play. Ball State 72. Buffalo 58. Here from Buffalo, New York. Thank you to Family Vision Care for being a proud sponsor of Ball State Athletics. Visit them in person at 4801 West Bethel Avenue in Muncie or online at fvcis.com. Second half continues next on the Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
When it comes to vehicles, Greg Hubler Auto Group will take care of you. From our big selection of quality new and used vehicles that include the Greg Hubler Promise to our quick lane and quick wash locations that make sure your vehicle runs and looks new. Plus, we have free vehicle delivery anywhere in Indiana. Visit PromiseKept.com today.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Hey, thank you, Jason Shively at Victory Honda of Muncie for support of Ball State Athletics. Visit victorymuncie.com. That's victorymuncie.com. Special thank you to Jason Shively, who's helped a lot of people connected to Ball State over there at Victory Honda of Muncie. Ball State 72, Buffalo 58, 7 minutes and 3 seconds to go for Ball State to snap a 2-game skid here in Mid-American Conference play. David Eha, Mick Tidrow on hand with Matt Tittle producing tonight.
Big kudos to our good friend, former Bobcat play-by-play man, Russ Eisenstein. Russ sent me a little note about the fish that saved Pittsburgh. Russ a little under the weather. Get well soon today, partner.
Yeah, get well, Russ.
That film was 1979.
Oh, you're just a couple of years off.
Not
all right.
Far off.
You were in college in 1979?
Easy.
Close.
Easy, big fella.
72-58, Ball State advantage. 7 minutes to go. It's Buffalo possession, baseline left, and Dunn travels with it. As well as Dunn passes the ball, he does have a knack for turning it over. That's his third of the day, and only 5 assists with 8 points for Tyson Dunn. Full court pressure now. Ball State faces against Buffalo. 14-point advantage, trying to close this thing out for Buffalo, New York. Fat Hill breaks the full court pressure, softly lays one up and over 2 defenders for a bucket. 16 for Hill, that's his average. Third in the Mid-American Conference in scoring and hits that average. 74-58, 6.5 minutes to go. Dunn throws it for Wilson on the right wing. Hernandez defends one-on-one. Wilson backs down Hernandez. Sparks awaits a double team. Doesn't need it though because Wilson misses short, and Pearson secures his 6th rebound for Ball State.
Cards dominating the glass, 37-28 advantage with 15-0 boards for the Cards.
Ethan Britton Watts gives off to Fat Hill. 6:07 and ticking here in the game. Cards up 16 down to Peyton Sparks. Muscles through, misses short. Rebound Bolden. And here goes Buffalo from right to left in transition. Off to Wilson from the left baseline. Scoops one up and makes it. Draws a foul as Hernandez hits him from behind. That's the 4th foul on Hernandez, 9th team on Ball State. 74-60, Ball State in front with 5:56 remaining in the game.
Mick, that last offensive possession, Cardinals did a wonderful job spacing the floor. Sparks had such deep post position, he actually caught it under the basket. He was too deep and couldn't make the basket. And I tell you, Bryson Wilson, 6'5", 210 sophomore, I'm impressed with this young man. Very strong.
And he nails the free throw to convert on the and one. He has 12 points on 4 of 7 shooting in 19 minutes today. Down to a 13-point game, and now Ball State turns it over. Gorosito is trying to receive the pass from Watts. And far side left turnover. This game getting a little too close for comfort for Coach Lewis and company. And that is Ball State's 7th turnover. Buffalo has it with Batchelor in the corner left. Slips it for Dunn on the entry pass. A three-point ball makes it a 10-point game again.
Yeah, that's what you can't have happen. You have to defend the 3.
Here goes Dunn, baseline left, out to Bolden. Shimmy shakes, then drives. Over Sparks, under to Batchelor. It's tapped around and out. Fat Hill takes it at midcourt by himself, and Wilson trips him. Hill would have had an easy slam home, but instead Wilson fouls him. It's a 1-and-1 for Hill. 3rd foul on Wilson, 8th team foul.
And had Jamari not got tripped up, we were about to see a thunderous dunk. Boy, I tell you what, Mick, it's so good to see him back out here. That was a scary situation.
Right.
You pulled up a still photo from TV of his ankle being turned, and it looked pretty bad. So thank goodness he's back out here.
And he has not lost a step of explosiveness. Coming back is one thing, but then to be able to do it at full speed is another.
Great point.
Hill nails the first free throw, 75-61, Cards in front. 5:37 remains. Hill's up to 17 points. Hill bends the knees, flicks the wrist in, drains the free throw. Hill has 18 and the Cards up 15. From right to left goes Buffalo. Trying to win back-to-back games in the Mid-American Conference. Ball State looking to move to 4-5 in conference play, with a few teams would sit at that mark. Dunn feeds it. Bolden Jr. straightaway three-pointer, rattles one down.
I think Steve McJunkin's going to say he had a foot on the line.
They gave him 3 and then changed it to 2. Yep, so it's a two-pointer. 76-63. Approaching 5 to go. Hill to Sparks, top of the key. Sparks tied his career best with 24 points. Heaves it to Pearson in the left corner. Pearson drives, tiptoes the baseline right. Shot fake goes up. Batchelor rejects it, and a rebound for Dunn. Buffalo with a 3 can make it a 10-point game. Instead, Batchelor driving baseline left. Stops as Pearson cuts him off. Hand off to Bolden, out to Wilson. Straightaway three-point ball swishes down. It's a 10-point game, 76-66, with 4:40 to go. Ball State once led by 18, 72-54.
You've got to give Peyton Sparks a touch here. He's being guarded by the 6'5 Wilson.
Here goes Hill instead, trying for the one-hand hammer. He misses the dunk. Wilson defends. Bolden grabs the rebound, and now Bolden's fouled by Gorosito. That's Gorosito's second foul, 10th team foul, so double bonus the rest of the game for both of these teams, but Fat Hill almost ended a man.
I mean, he took off darn near 2 feet inside the free throw line.
Just pass the ball.
And there you hear
He
Michael
looked directly
Lewis
into my
thinks
eyes.
about of it.
76-66, 4 minutes and 22 seconds left. We made eye contact on that. And now Bolden shooting free throws. Bolden's favoring his right leg, and now the officials are meeting right around Bolden at that free throw line left. And are they saying 2 free throws because of 10 team fouls? So they changed it from 9 to 10. They said 10 fouls, and then they said 9, and now they're back to 10. So we have 2 free throws with 10 team fouls on Ball State. Bolden, 2 from the left, drains the first one.
All right, look, he makes one here. It's an 8-point game. You have to have a good possession at the other end.
Hey, how about this? Not to cut you off, he 14 of 14 at the free throw line for Buffalo. They're a 68% free throw shooting team this year. But you mentioned it, got to have a good offense on the other end.
I mean, he's being guarded, Sparks that is, by Wilson at 6'5". Got to figure out a way to give Peyton a touch here.
Bolden buries both. 76-68. Ball State's lead shrunk down to 8 with 4:13 and winding here in the second half. Hill looks at head coach Michael Lewis, who spins his right index finger and leaves it for Watts. Sparks sets the screen. Watts curls and kicks. Pearson straight away down to Sparks. He's hit on the right hand by Batchelor, and Sparks going to the free throw line for 2 shots. 10 team fouls on both squads. Batchelor with his second. That's the 4-minute media timeout right at the 4-minute mark. 76-68. Ball State leads Buffalo.
Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed or your money back. Visit American Pest Pro. Didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
Hey, when you want to upgrade your wardrobe, check out Kohl's. And Kohl's.com, you'll find amazing deals on everything you need, all in one place, so you can focus on the moments that matter. Kohl's, where families come first. Check out Kohl's.com.
Well, a couple of important free throws coming up. A one-on-one opportunity with one make. Peyton Sparks will set a new career high of 25 points. The other thing to be wary, you better believe George Halkovich probably setting up a play at the other end to get Sable coming off a screen, an opportunity to get him a 3. So continue to do the job on Sable. Make sure you don't allow him a 3.
76-68. Ball State's in front of Buffalo.
And to guard Peyton Sparks, just no match in the paint. Come on, Peyton.
Sparks back to that free throw line where today 6 of 11. 24 points, 11 rebounds in 25 minutes of action. 9 of 17 from the field for Sparks. 3:47 remains in the game. 76-68. Ball State's in front. 2 free throws for the Winchester, Indiana native, and he buries the free throw. That's a new career best of 25 points for Peyton Sparks.
In 26 minutes. How efficient is that?
About as good as you can get. Second free throw for Sparks. Rolls around and out. Wilson and Sable look for the rebound, and Buffalo's Sable ends up with it. 9-point Ball State lead. They once led by 18, 72-54. It's cut to 9. Three-point ball really makes this thing interesting. Dunn tries a three-pointer. Left wing misses it. Sparks corrals his 12th rebound for Ball State. And the Cardinals have a 9-point lead with 3.5 to go with the basketball working it left to right.
You can afford to use some clock here.
Ethan Britton Watts dribbles in between the legs. Sparks about to set the screen. Instead, a handoff to Sparks. Sparks finds Gorosito. Ball State's burning the clock down to 10. Watts, left wing, three-point ball, splashes down. Back to a double-digit lead, 80-68 with 3 minutes to go. Watts with a massive trade.
16 assists for the Cardinals. Great ball movement.
And only 7 turnovers. Back to a 12-point lead. Corner right, Bolden from 3. Misses it short. Rebound, Batchelor. Kicks it corner left to Wilson. He eyes up a 3. Airballs it long. And Peyton Sparks grabs his 13th rebound of the game. Sparks is just the 11th Ball State player in history to have 1,000 points and 700 rebounds. That was number 700 for Ball State's Peyton Sparks in his rebounding career.
And what a fitting way to set that record here. As dominant as you can be.
He is in the likes of Bonzi Wells as Sparks misses the layup right. Ed Butler in the history books as well for Peyton Sparks. Making history as Peyton Sparks. Ball State now gives it back to Buffalo, then Buffalo gives it back to Ball State. 80-68, Ball State leads Buffalo. 2:15 to go. He joins Bonzi Wells, Franco House, Mike Rednauer, Theron Smith, Steve Payne, Trey Moses, Tajay T, Jared Jones, Randy Borden, and then Ed Butler.
I tell you, that's a pretty good list of players you mentioned right there.
That's Peyton Sparks' 700th rebound. He had his 1,000th career point earlier this season. Left wing, Ball State trying to take it to the 3. It's Ethan Britton Watts. He misses it long. A rebound to Bradford. Bradford racing into the front court, dribbling forward and misses the shot but draws a foul. So Bradford going to the free throw line left for a couple. Ball State 80-68 lead, 1:47 to go.
Bradford 64% free throw shooter on the year, and you called it earlier, partner. They've been perfect 15 for 15. Now make it 16 for 16 at the free throw line.
And so Bradford trying to add on to that total.
Now you got to handle the press.
And Bradford rattles it down. 80-70, $1:47 to go here from Buffalo, New York, as Fat Hill breaks the press. Here comes trouble for Buffalo. Hill to the cup, misses. Sparks the offensive rebound, puts the put back in, and Peyton Sparks with a career best 27 tonight, and a timeout from Coach Lewis immediately following that putback.
That is now back-to-back games with 9 offensive rebounds.
You say that again?
Back-to-back games. Think about that. 18 offensive rebounds in 2 games. The Cardinals with a differential of 28-7 in second chance points today.
Cleaning things up. In second chance points, 30-7. 30-7. Huge difference. 17 offensive rebounds for the Cards. And out-rebounding Buffalo 41-35. Basically, all of Buffalo's woes have been on display today. Second to last in opponents' points per game at 82 a game. Ball State scored 82. 11th out of 12 teams in defensive rebounds per game. Ball State surpassed what Buffalo typically allows.
Yeah, my thing is, look, if you held down Sable, did they have enough firepower to overcome that? And they just don't. And they're just so young.
They are young. 8 of their 10 rotational players, freshmen or sophomores, as Dunn throws it in the corner left, and it's out of bounds.
So his 5th turnover, 6 assists, but 5 turnovers. Now 95 turnovers on the year.
82-70, Ball State's in front. Watts turns it over, and Anquan Bolden Jr. slams it with 2 hands. Timeout from Coach Halkovich. Bolden has 16 points. 6 away from tying his season best. And with 1:25 to go, Ball State has possession, leading 82-72. 1:25 remains. And in the timeout department, each team has 1.
Yeah, you just got to be strong with the basketball here and not throw it away. Buffalo's in a position, maybe one trap, see if they get a steal, but if not, they've got no choice to foul with only 1:25. So the last thing you want to do here, Mick, is turn it over, give them an opportunity to make a 3. Just handle it and then make your free throws.
Coming up at 7:30 here on WMUN, it is high school basketball. Muncie Central takes on Greenfield Central. Griffin Leonard and Rob Fisher will have the broadcast coverage there. 7:30 tip for those 2 programs. We'll have the Story post-game show coming up at the conclusion of this game. Until then, it's 82-72. Ball State's in front of Buffalo. 125 remains as Ball State now faces what you mentioned, that full court pressure from left to right. Gorosito inbounds. Fat Hill receives a pass to Watts, who's hit on the arm by Batchelor. Watts was about to turn and fire to Pearson, who was by himself with nobody near him within 10 feet. Watts instead going to the free throw line.
Yeah, Ethan, 15 of 17 on the season, 88%. Good job by Fat Hill being strong with the ball. Of course, Michael Lewis took Peyton Sparks out, so he's not in there as a guy they could foul.
Winning demands consistency. Find a better way to grow your money at GameBridge.io. That's GameBridge.io as Watts nails the first of 2 free throws. As a team today, Ball State is 19 of 28 at the free throw line. Make that 20 of 29 as Watts converts on both. 84-72, approaching a minute to go in the game. Dunn races forward, stands on the right wing, and then flips it out to Sable, who takes a right wing three. Airball's badly short. Rebound to Fat Hill for Ball State. Coach Halkova is trying to say, hey, steal the basketball, and now Hill carries with it at midcourt. Ball State turns it over for the 9th time today.
Sable 2 of 9 today from 3. Cards, everybody knew the assignment. Doesn't matter who's been out there. If they found themselves on Sable, have stayed connected to him.
Dunn from the right wing into the corner to Sable. Back to Dunn, left wing three-point ball. Ives flies and rattles it down. 84-75. Buffalo cuts the deficit to 9 with 58.8 seconds to go. Inbounds pass. Watts receives, immediately fouled by Dunn. So the Cards shooting at 69% from the free throw line today. 20 of 29. Watts in this one as he goes back to the free throw line. He is 2 for 2. I've seen Watts play 34 minutes, Pearson 34, Gorosito 33, Sparks 28, Hill 29. Those are the starters. And then Hernandez has played 17. Hart and Hendricks 7, Jones with 6. Here is Watts, the free throw line, sinks it home.
To Ethan Britton Watts, his offensive numbers, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, doesn't tell the whole story. His job defensively really set the tone, put the clamps on Sable.
And Watts has the second free throw go right on through. 86-75, Cards in front by 11, 55 seconds to go in the game. Pull up three-point ball. Dunn misses. Wilson the offensive rebound for Buffalo. Wilson spinning around Hernandez. Lefty scoop misses long, but Hernandez fouls him.
That's going to be 5 on Jeremiah. He's out.
So the day is done for Hernandez. He finishes with 4 points, 4 assists in 17 minutes.
Well, same formula here. He's going to get 2 free throws. Going to have to handle the press.
Before these free throws, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Cardinals Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
92.5 FM, 1340 AM, and on Alexa, say play WMUN, a whoop boom station. This is the new WMUN Muncie.
Ball State leading this one 86-75 here from Buffalo, New York. David Eha, Mick Tidrow on hand with Matt Tuttle back at our network studios. Have the Story post-game show coming up at the conclusion of this one. We'll talk with head coach Michael Lewis, break down Ball State and Buffalo here from New York. So Wilson shoots 2 free throws left. He's a sophomore out of Washington, D.C. He's the number 7th ranked recruit in the state of Virginia coming out of high school. And last year with Buffalo, just 2 points per game. This year has upped it to 6. And 3.5 rebounds per game. Wilson misses the second free throw after hitting the first. Bradford the offensive rebound. Sable grabs it, launches, misses left. Watts secures the Ball State defensive rebound. A 10-point Cardinals lead with 37 seconds to go, and Wilson fouls Watts. By the way, that was the first missed free throw for Buffalo. They started 18 for 18.
Boy, Cards got a huge break there, right? Didn't secure the free throw rebound. Kicked it out to Sable, who had probably the best look of the night. Had he drained that, all of a sudden it's a 7-point game. So
interesting in here.
And this is the guy you want. Ethan Britton Watts at the line. Perfect 4 for 4. Now 19 of 21 on the season.
And Watts' first free throw clanks out off the heel.
Sorry, Ethan. You mentioned today's his birthday. He turns 23. This is his 6th year of college basketball. You'd think, oh, it's his birthday. Is he 25, 20? I mean, he went to college as a 17-year-old.
Well, people were teasing him today, saying, hey, how old are you? Are you 26? Are you 23? He's like, I'm 23. He's like, wait, hold on a second. It's the second free throw, 87-76. Wilson launches from the left wing for Buffalo, misses the three-pointer. Pearson grabs the rebound, falls down, recontrols, and a foul on Buffalo with 24 seconds to go.
That should do it. Great job, Mickey Pearson. That's his 7th rebound to go with 17 points.
And that foul's on Sable. Ball State 23 of 33 at the free throw line, 69%, which is right around the season average. Difference is they make 18 free throws per game, which is 13th in the country.
I tell you, Mickey Pearson quietly, he had 9 points against Western. That stopped a string of 7 straight double-figure games. He played 38 minutes. Not flashy, but man, as he makes a free throw, just so consistent. 3 of 4 from deep today.
And here's Pearson's second free throw, and they both roll home. 89-76, shot clock turned off. 24 seconds to go here from Alumni Arena. Dunn gives it to Batchelor, running left wing three-pointer. Pushes way too long. Fat Hill secures the defensive rebound for Ball State. Races into the front court, and Buffalo pulls away from him. Hill's dribbling in front of head coach Michael Lewis, who stands near us. Courtside and down to 3, to 2, 1, and the horn sounds in Buffalo. Ball State victorious, 89-76, to move to 4-5 in the Mid-American Conference, 10-11 overall. Buffalo drops to 2-7 in MAC play and 7-14 this season. 89-76, our final score here from Buffalo, New York.
Well, Ben, Cardinals brought the defense today. Held the Bulls to just 38% shooting. How many times over the last couple games we said, man, it wasn't the offense. You have to come to play on the defensive end. Cards did that today. Walk out with a nice road win.
Starry post-game show coming up here as Ball State wins it 89-70, 6 over Buffalo. Coach Lewis clapping his players' hands as they all head back to the bench. And Coach Lewis making his way over this way to start off the Starry post-game show. Grab yourself an ice cold lemon lime soda for all basketball games. Proud sponsor of Ball State basketball and our post-game show. 89-76, our final scores. Coach Lewis makes his way over this way. Coach, congratulations on the win first and foremost. Second of all,
we make it interesting, don't we?
A 27-6 run to end that first half, down 10 before that run starts. What kind of change for your team during that stretch?
It was 27-6. I'm going to have to fire somebody. They told me it was 30-7.
It might have been that too.
So, no, I we've talked about our defense and the lack of that end, right? And we came out and we looked like we have the last 2 games, and then I think we called a timeout, and from that moment on, it was 27-6, 30-7. We were able to completely flip. We were getting beat on the boards. We were able to flip that. We were able to flip the turnovers, and it led to easy offense. It led to easy offense. Our activity, it bleeds over. It goes hand in hand. You can't force offense. And it turned you got to use your defense to fuel your offense. I thought we did a really good job with that. I thought we struggled a little bit in the second half, 13, 15-point lead, and we were taking first pass shots, and we got to be more disciplined in those things, to just break them down. Remember do the things that you did to get here. Don't go away from success, and so we can learn from that. But I thought our guys responded from that, whatever that was, around the 8-9 minute mark on. I thought we played. I thought from that timeout, whatever that time was, until the half may have been our best stretch of basketball. And then the second half, we just, we were able to hold on long enough. We just got to be a little bit smarter on the offensive end.
Coach, I want to talk about Peyton in a minute, but one of the things, you talked about during the course of the season is attention to detail. You never let Sable, every time down he was connected. He's going to get some, but it seemed like there weren't any mental errors where guys lost him at all today. That had to be pleased.
Yeah, he got loose on one, and you take a breath and you stand up and you're beat with guys like that. And I thought Wonsey did a great job. We had some other guys that got in the position where we X them out. We talked about 2, 1, and 5 having to be inefficient. Bachelor number 1 was 1 for 6, Sable was 5 for 13, and Dunn was 4 for 14. So we did what we needed to do to be able to win this game, and that's a positive. It's something we can grow from.
And Peyton Sparks, another mammoth game for him today, Coach. 27 points, career high, 14 rebounds. He becomes the 11th player in Ball State history to have 1,000 points, 700 rebounds. Today he was dominant from the start.
Now, what could he have had if he wouldn't have left us? No, I mean, listen, man, that's like teams, like they did it. Like listen, man, we can't battle with this guy. We can't guard him. And so they just go all guards. And like listen, man, I'm gonna force you to take this dude out of the game. And they had a couple guys that we could continue to match up. And if those guys that don't normally make shots throw a few in, it changes the complexion of the game. But I thought we did a really good job of getting P his touches within the offense where we weren't standing, holding it, and trying to force it in there. I thought he did a good job of seeking out the ball reversals and getting the position, and then scoring. Another monster game. So, he's a fun dude to coach, and he's starting to round into form.
Coach, Ethan Britton-Watts had the defensive assignment on Sable. We talked about it. You wanted to see a good game from him on his birthday. Offensively, had most of his points there at the end of the game with free throws, but defensively, what did you see from him?
He guarded Dunn.
Oh, Dunn, sorry, yes, Dunn.
Good job paying attention.
Yeah.
It was really good. You media guys, it's awesome. But no, he did a great job on Dunn, held him to 4-14. He made him turn it over 5 times, and really solid. So I don't know if he's 23 like he says or 27, but he had a hell of a birthday. Appreciate
you, Coach. Thank you. It's head coach Michael Lewis joining us on the Starry postgame show with an 89-76 Ball State victory. We'll talk more about this one here in the Starry postgame show. We come back. Cardinals victorious on the Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
We're Indiana Spine Group, now in Muncie. We specialize in treatment of the entire spine. Our interventional pain management physicians and spine surgeons work together to find the root cause of your symptoms, whether it's playing a professional sport or playing with your grandchildren. Our team makes every decision with you and your goals in mind. We are advocates for non-surgical interventions, and we will only recommend surgery if it truly is the best option. To learn more, visit our website at indianaspinegroup.com or call 765-283-0150.
Make 2025 your year of flawless selfies, no filter needed. Achieve your best look with subtle yet significant enhancements at Muncie's leading skin rejuvenation clinic. Revitalize Med Spa is an official partner of Ball State Athletics. Schedule your free consultation and claim your $25 discount off any facial. Plus, get 2 free tickets to any Ball State basketball game just for scheduling a consultation. No purchase necessary. Learn more online at revitalize-med-spa.com. That's revitalize-med-spa.com. Go Cards!
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices. Plus, extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with points. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
On the Gainbridge Ball State Cardinals Sports Network. From Learfield, this is Ball State Cardinals basketball. Welcome to Postgame. Brought to you by Starry. Starry hits different. Now, back to courtside.
Back on the Starry postgame show, Ball State wins at 89-76 over Buffalo. The Cards now 10-11 overall, 4-5 in Mid-American Conference play. Buffalo drops to 2-7, 7-14 overall this year for the Bulls. Let's take a look at our stats brought to you by MITS, Muncie Indiana Transit System. No car, no problem. MITS is reliable, safe, and free for students and veterans. Download the MITS bus app and ride with MITS today. MITS, our stats sponsor. What are those final look like?
All right, for the Cardinals, they were 29 of 63, 46% from the field, 6 of 17 from 3, 35%. Cardinals went to the free throw line 35 times, made 25 for 71%. Meanwhile, they held the Bulls to 38% shooting, 25 of 68. Buffalo had 39 three-point attempts, 8 for 39, just 20%. They were 18 of 19 at the charity stripe. Cards with a 45-37 rebounding edge. Here's a big statistic. Cardinals 17 0 boards to 13 for Buffalo. The second chance point differential 30-8 in favor of Ball State. Cardinals had 16 assists on their 29 field goals, 4 apiece by Britton Watts and Hernandez. 2 steals and 9 turnovers. For the Bulls, they had 18 assists, led by Tyson Dunn. The max leader had 6. 5 steals, 5 blocks, 10 turnovers. Points off turnovers, Cards with a 14-13 edge. Individually, Peyton Sparks, a career-high 27 points on 10 of 19 shooting, 7 of 13 from the free throw line. 14 rebounds, throw in an assist and a block in 28 minutes. What a game by the big fella. Mickey Pearson, 19 points. Mickey was 3 of 4 from deep, 4 of 4 at the line. 7 rebounds for Mickey and an assist. He played 35 minutes, as did Ethan Britton Watts. Give him 10 points. 1 of 6 from 3, but 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 4 assists for Ethan. Jamari Hill, 18 points, 6 of 15 from the field. Good to see Jamari 5 of 5 at the charity stripe. Keep in mind he was 6 of 16 in his last 2 games. So Jamari threw in 5 rebounds, 3 assists, a couple of steals, played 30 minutes, did have 5 turnovers. Career high for Joey Hart, 8 points today on 2 of 4 shooting. Perfect 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. Mason Jones played but did not score. Had a key offensive rebound off a missed free throw. Jeremiah Hernandez, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists before fouling out in 17 minutes. Ben Hendricks, 3 points in 7 minutes, also an assist and a rebound. For Buffalo, they had 5 in double figures, 16 each for Wilson and Bolden Jr. Their leading scorer, Ryan Sable, held to 12 points on 5 of 13 shooting, just 2 of 10 from deep. Dunn with 11. Michaels had 11. After that, Bradford 4, Obo 2. Batchelor only 4 points today. Cards prevail 89-76.
That is our check of stats presented by MITS, Muncie Indiana Transit System. No car, no problem. Check out the MITS bus app and ride with MITS today. Cards win it 89-76. We'll have more coverage here in the Starry postgame show when we come back on the Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
Hey Cardinal fans, it's women's head basketball coach Brady Sally here to talk about my friends at Gill Brothers Furniture. Let Richard Gill and his staff make your house a home just like he's done mine. He's a proud sponsor of Ball State Athletics. Gill Brothers makes great living affordable. 2 convenient locations in Muncie and Anderson, and visit them online at gilbros.com. Ask about the Ball State discount.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
When it comes to vehicles, Greg Hubler Auto Group will take care of you. From our big selection of quality new and used vehicles that include the Greg Hubler Promise to our quick lane and quick wash locations that make sure your vehicle runs and looks new. Plus, we have free vehicle delivery anywhere in Indiana. Visit PromiseKept.com today.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Did you know that your dental exam can reveal many other health issues? Poor sleep, headaches, anxiety, and acid reflux are just a few issues that can be recognized in a dental exam. All health care can be made easier when caught early, so prevention is the key. Our team at University Avenue Dental prides itself in being on the cutting edge as part of your medical team. With thorough testing, imaging, and examination, Dr. Greg Powell will work with you on a personal level to ensure you receive the very best care. If preventative care is what you're looking for, please call Dr. Pyle at 765-288-6121 or online at drgregpyle.com.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptonin.com. At munciesweets.hamptonin.com.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Hey, Ball State. This is Voice of the Cardinals, Mick Tidrow. Ball State Financial is your hometown credit union. It's the only place to get a free Dancing Charlie Cardinal-themed debit card. I opened up an account last year and absolutely love it. New customers also get free Ball State gear when they open up an account. Visit fcfcu.com/chirp for more info. That's fcfcu.com/chirp. Go Cards.
Make 2025 your year of flawless selfies, no filter needed. Achieve your best look with subtle yet significant enhancements at Muncie's leading skin rejuvenation clinic. Revitalize Med Spa is an official partner of Ball State Athletics. Schedule your free consultation and claim your $25 discount off any facial. Plus, get 2 free tickets to any Ball State basketball game just for scheduling a consultation. No purchase necessary. Learn more online at revitalize-med-spa.com. That's revitalize-med-spa.com. Go Cards!
Don't let an injury keep you on the bench. Every injury is unique, just like our patients. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons will create a custom plan to help prevent future injuries. Our Marion Health Sports Medicine and Orthopedic team will guide you through the healing process. You'll feel confident knowing what to expect before and after treatment. We partner with you to make your recovery a success. You don't have to go far for excellent orthopedic care. Get back in the game with Marion Health.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
When it comes to vehicles, Greg Hubler Auto Group will take care of you. From our big selection of quality new and used vehicles that include the Greg Hubler Promise to our quick lane and quick wash locations that make sure your vehicle runs and looks new. Plus, we have free vehicle delivery anywhere in Indiana. Visit PromiseKept.com today.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Hey Cardinal fans, it's women's head basketball coach Brady Sally here to talk about my friends at Gill Brothers Furniture. Let Richard Gill and his staff make your house a home just like he's done mine. He's a proud sponsor of Ball State Athletics. Gill Brothers makes great living affordable. 2 convenient locations in Muncie and Anderson, and visit them online at gilbros.com. Ask about the Ball State discount.
Hey, Ball State. This is Voice of the Cardinals, Mick Tidrow. Ball State Financial is your hometown credit union. It's the only place to get a free Dancing Charlie Cardinal themed debit card. I opened up an account last year and absolutely love it. New customers also get free Ball State gear when they open up an account. Visit fcfcu.com/chirp for more info. That's fcfcu.com/chirp. Go Cards.
Hello, I'm Shane Nichols, and I'm in charge of sponsorship for Ball State Athletics, and I can help your business profit from the Ball State community, the largest economic force in the region, a community you should target if you want to grow your business. We can do this better than any other type of advertising. I guarantee we can make it work, measurably. To learn more, take the Ball State Biz Quiz. Just visit ballstatesports.com/quiz. That's ballstatesports.com/quiz.
All right, starting postgame show finishes up here from Buffalo, New York. 89-76, Ball State defeats Buffalo. The Cardinals victorious and pull one game within 500 in Mid-American Conference play. David Ehab, Mick Tidrow wrapping things up before we get out to high school basketball with Griffin Leonard and Rob Fisher. Your final assessment of this game here today.
Well, look, it's a win you needed to have. You beat the teams that are below you. Now 4 teams in the MAC at 4 and 5, BG and Central to play tonight. Doesn't get easy. You go on the road to play Akron, who is 10-0 at home, 91 in the net rankings. They are by far and away the best team in the league, so it's certainly challenging. You had to have this one today, and you got it.
And a chance to get to 500 at Mid-American Conference play Tuesday at Akron, who has the only undefeated record in Mid-American Conference play. The rest, out of all the teams left, Miami has 1 loss, but Akron, that lone 0-loss team. That's been a good one. Ball State wins it 89-76. This has been the Starry Postgame Show. Make sure to get your 50% off Papa John's, any price pizza, any toppings at Papa John's. Ball State men's and women's basketball, each one here today. That'll do it for coverage from Buffalo, New York. Cardinals win it by 13. Special thank you to Matt Tuttle producing. My partner David Ehab. I'm Mick Tidrow saying so long and thank you for tuning in to Ball State Cardinals basketball. We'll get you at the high school coverage. Griffin Leonard, Rob Fisher up next in a few minutes on the Cardinals Gamebridge Radio Network from Learfield.
On the Gamebridge Ball State Cardinals Sports Network.